All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Mass Mayor here, and welcome in for episode 3 for Powerwash Simulator 2, which I'm now back on doing after finishing up Act 2 for Crime Scene Cleaner last week. And as I've also explained previously, the plan moving forward, as the cats are meowing, is that I'm going to, making sure like my audio is working too. Moving forward, I'm gonna probably like be alternating out between Powerwash Simulator 2 and Retro Rewind every week until I finish one or the other. I know that Retro Rewind, of course, is going to have like more content coming because it's still in early access, and Powerwash Simulator, of course, is as well. But Powerwash Simulator 2, at least, has like, its career mode in place, so it may be a possibility that me and Amber might be able to, like, might be able to get through the rest of the missions, and then I can kind of just focus entirely on Retro Rewind moving forward unless I do alternate out between it and Sun Nuts, because we do still need to eventually get back to Goblin Cleanup, because we did the demo for that ages ago. And we did say that we were going to, try to continue that series. I just need to get my copy of it, and I guess there's a few others that need to get theirs as well. But yeah, that's always, like, the thing on Wednesdays, that's where I do, like, both retro and cozy games. And also, after this stream, I will be doing Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Last week, I went in and tried to do, like, a stream for Bloody Roar Primal Fury. Unfortunately, due to, like, some stream-breaking bugs, I ended up having to, like, delete that stream. So I may try again, like, for Bloody Roar sometime in the future, because it's, like, one of my favorite fighting games. But as far as, like, this is concerned, tonight, our next mission is going to be clean gas stations. Let's just hope that no one had any bad bouts with some gas station sushi or burritos in the bathroom. But yeah, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia is going to be happening after this stream, and then I'll have, like, another 2-stream day tomorrow with, because I'll be getting back into Mouse PI for Hire, and also I'll be trying out, like, a demo for a game called, for our upcoming beat-em-up called Acts of Blood. That was heavily inspired by the martial arts movie The Raid, which is like one of my favorite martial arts movies, so it's gonna be really exciting to get into that. But also, as far as next week's concerned, I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, what my schedule is gonna be, because for those who saw my YouTube community post and some things I kind of, like, did as far as, like, Twitch stories and also my announcement on gamer profiles, we completed Bloodborne last night. Pretty much beat every single non-chalice boss in the game, as well as the DLC, took down the Orphan of Chaos in 3 goes, like 3 attempts, and then Lawrence, which is like the optional boss for the old hunters, took him down like in 2 attempts. But there is one thing I do want to address that I found out about after the stream that I felt really bad about. So thankfully it wasn't anything like really major. I still technically completed the DLC, but I found out the hard way that as far as the Old Hunters DLC is concerned, that shadow for the Orphan of Kos that we saw, or that one little shade thing that we saw after I defeated him, like that was near like pretty much what I kept joking about was, I think it was kind of like a jellyfish. And it turns out that was actually, of course, like, you know, apparently Orphan of Kos is, that was actually Kos herself. And so yeah, that's the thing about, like, you know, Soulsborne games. They tend to like not really hold your hand much on like storytelling. You have to, like, you know, look for stuff in the environment. And so I, you know, was so like caught in the fight with Orphan of Kos that I didn't realize that one big jellyfish thing was actually his mother, and he actually had pretty much been born. But the other thing I didn't realize was that that shade that was like kind of like just standing there after the fight, I actually could have hit it. I walked up to it to see if I could interact with it, and I wasn't able to, and I found out I was actually supposed to swing on it, and it was going to trigger a thing like saying Nightmare Slain or something like that. And then it would like show like an ending cutscene for the Old Hunters. It wasn't like anything major, but still it was like a cutscene you guys missed out on, and I do apologize for the fact that I missed that little detail. I thought like I was supposed to just interact with the shade, didn't know I was supposed to hit it. So it was like not really like a, I guess like a cutscene that made like a huge amount of difference. You guys want to watch it, you know, of course you can like look it up on YouTube. But I do feel bad. It kind of made like, I guess like, you know, it made me feel like that conclusion to the game, to my series, was a little bit incomplete, because I did get the true ending to Bloodborne, but I didn't exactly get like the ending to the Old Hunters, even though I did beat like the final boss of it and the optional boss. Turns out this is the one time that I should have like went up and squared up on something, and the one time that I didn't hit something in the game, and it ended up costing me. Because the whole thing, like when I played through Bloodborne, is like I pretty much just went like just smacked things until they died, and it's the one thing I didn't hit until it died. Didn't hit it at all. Just like walked up to it. I thought I was like, okay, well I can only just pass through it. I can't interact with it, so that's it. Didn't think to hit it, and that kind of like, you know, kept us from, you know, kept me from us experiencing the actual ending of, you know, the Old Hunters, or at least like the actual official conclusion thanks to a cutscene. But anyways, that long-winded intro out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting like the everything set up here. I'm gonna go on like the opening 3-minute ad break, and then we'll get, you know, while I'm doing it, I'm gonna get Amber in here. We're gonna go ahead and get to work on cleaning up. Hopefully we'll be able to do like get a few jobs in tonight. Because we're starting like, you know, relatively early and everything, and I definitely will be doing like, you know, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia afterwards. This is another one of those times where I kind of need some sleep, because I did the Bloodborne stream last night. Then I went to the gym around probably 3 a.m. and I slept a good bit of the day again. So yeah, I might be a bit of a vampire, rogues. I mean, those who know me know that I kind of suffered a little bit of insomnia and very wonky sleep cycles. But at the very least, I'm rested. I'm good for both streams, and you know, we're gonna have fun tonight. So anyways, give me about 3 minutes, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and let me see here. Invite player. In the meantime, while she's getting here, I got like this. Got this I'm trying to clean. So.
I want it to be weird on that. Okay, there we go.
Okay, and Amber's in. Yeah, like while I was on the break rogues, I went on bot.
My controller decided to turn off again. Let's see if I can fix this.
Yeah, take your time. I'm down here, like just like clean my new shelf.
Yeah.
I probably just need to like go and clean the rest of my furniture like off stream because I got like a bunch.
Oh yeah. There's like a lot of little tiny details with it too. I'm gonna have to remember how to use this thing. It's been a minute.
I might need to like turn like the sprayer volume down a little bit. Alright, let me see here. Right there, audio.
I'm just like everything is floor if you aim badly enough.
I'm just like, alright, that should probably about do it. Oh yeah, much better. I just want to turn the water volume down a little bit.
Where are the controls on this thing again?
You know, like which menu it is, or?
I was just getting to it so I could see which the buttons were again. Some of this seems pretty stuck on.
I mean, it's coming out pretty well.
At it aiming.
Yeah, it's coming on like coming out pretty well at my end. I mean, it's just like there's like little nooks down here.
I think it's just because the dirt's about the same color as it, so I keep spraying the wrong spot, even when I do the little color thing.
Okay, there we go. Let's figure out where I'm gonna put this thing.
It's saying 99% done on my end.
I do wish there was like a snap to option, because
yeah, that would be useful.
yeah, it's like it's the weirdest thing, because right, there we go.
It's funny, is it actually saying 100% done on yours? Because it's saying like it's only 99% clean on my end.
Yeah, it's just the main thing to me is just the fact that like this is a big area. We got like such a small amount of furniture.
Yeah. That's still funny to me. It's only saying 99% done, and it's like not clearing on my side.
Yeah, so we only get like one piece of furniture per thing
There
or whatever.
we go. Finally.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not really too concerned about like the actual, you know, decorating aspect of this.
That's cute.
Hmm.
Like little tiny versions of the stuff we've done on some of it, like the billboard and everything.
Oh, I
And
didn't
the
even.
pop-up toilet.
Okay, yes, I didn't ever notice that before.
And the dog car. Can't forget the dog car.
You gonna live and die by that dog car.
I was laughing so hard the whole time going through that one because it's just going so quickly.
All right, morning, sugar. The high muckamucks in the ivory towers of Luber City have demanded we clean our humble gas station. Can you believe the gall of them? First, they build a new interstate that reduces passing traffic to a trickle. Then they say we're eyesores with a few still traveling on it. This town of the year things put a rocket up all their behinds. I mean, I don't know how it has like much room because they got their heads up their asses, but that's a talent, I guess. If they ain't happy with the state of the place, then they could at least put their hands in their pockets rather than expect honest folk like us to foot the bill. Anyways, you'll best get on. We'll be inside, twiddling our thumbs and staring at the walls. I swear I always like go with some kind of country voice for like a lot of this stuff. I mean, it works.
Yeah.
So.
Kinda.
I mean, that's the thing. I got water on my back. They're just backwater. Okay, so.
Oh, this place is a mess.
I'm loving how. Honestly, I'm loving the scene. Okay, I love the detail of the city in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so probably shouldn't take too long. I say that, but I'm gonna go open the lore out.
Always finds a way to be complicated.
Alright, here comes Lou. Say, are you doing the whole thing over? I mean, that was the plan? You know, like the doors, walls, and all those fitty bits out front, even the roof. That's what we're getting paid for, right? How much are we getting paid for this anyway? 1,400, I'll take it. Only, I ain't been up there for quite some time, but our boy Marvin Pratt lives up there, so who knows what you'll find. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for sentimental stains.
Honestly, more than anything, I'm worried about the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
It's been at gas stations, Rogues. I'm hoping at some point we'll be getting back on, definitely hoping that, like, eventually we'll be, like, sometime soon we'll be getting back on, roadside research.
That'll be fun.
There's been, like, a few games, like, that we've played, like, multiplayer that have, like, gotten updates. I know that, Gone Fishing got another one. I didn't really, like, skim too much on it, but I think, like, it was definitely, like, they're trying to fix a few things with it, again.
Yeah.
But one of the things is like I think they had because they had like a fat person like a fat male model like which Mac was using like last stream where they actually had a female one, which I think is kind of hilarious.
Nice.
But there was like I kind of like just skimmed some of the updates and everything. Some of it I know Sketchy's contract also got like some a lot of balancing to it. Whenever me and Rocket get back on that.
Yeah. At least maybe that'll be like one cool thing when I eventually get like your old computers. I'll be able to jump in on that game.
Yeah.
The reason I haven't jumped in is like I haven't had the chance to test it, see if my computer can actually handle that one.
Yeah, it's definitely one thing like probably better to wait on. Cause because the old computer like was able to handle it, but had like turn some settings down.
Yeah.
I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you regardless or whatever. I mean, it'll still be better than what you've been using.
Honestly, some of the scarier games are kind of going to be interesting when I can actually have more texture on the creepy things that are coming after me. Because I tend to run at bare bones settings, especially on like, what was it, headliners.
Yeah, that's one I really want to get.
I would giggle a little bit about the differences in like my pictures versus like y'all's, because y'all had several more layers of texture.
Yeah, that's gonna be like one of the main ones like I want to get back into once when you have like when I do give you the computer.
Yeah, that's definitely a game where I know it was lagging, but like I was still having fun and my computer wasn't crashing while playing it, even though there was a point in time that my little potato of a laptop, the keys wouldn't work because it was lagging so bad.
I'll tell you what, sugar. You wouldn't believe the things we see coming along here now the old interstate. Oh, enlighten us.
I can imagine.
Anyone sneaking in or out of town comes this way. But so too the mining trucks now, and you should see the size of them. I'm not cleaning one of them.
I'm behaving. Not sure I want to see the size of them.
I mean, it's coming along. I mean, what got me is the fact they taught, like, you know, when we hit like 10% or whatever. Normally it's like 20%.
Makes me wonder what else they gotta say.
Honestly, I feel like we should definitely should work on the floor out here before anything else. Before we do anything else moving forward, because this is.
Yeah, I was kind of working on some of it for sure.
Yeah, I think I was goofing up. I was using the wrong cleaner. Here we go.
Yeah, I might do it.
Let me actually check. I got two. I'm gonna check something real quick. It'd be nice. Would you look at that? Wait, hold on.
I just realized I forgot to make my going live post.
Okay, never mind. I can't get that one. I can get the urban. I could get this. I'll get that. Make sure I got like the right
This
one.
spot's really clean because I had to like run my going live post because I forgot to make it. I remember something else I needed to post for the day, but I totally forgot to make my going live post for once.
Okay, there we go.
But hey, welcome in.
Welcome in. Yeah, this thing right here ain't really getting cut.
Gee, don't jump in my lap. If he jumps in my lap, Sauce is gonna want in my lap.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get the swirl force since I can afford it.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll get like that at the Prime Vista 3000.
It's funny, all the other stuff I get, and I keep resorting to like this thing because I love it. This thing is just so effective. Oh, that's sketchy.
What?
I want to show this to Joe. Just the battery right here, just hooked up.
Oh yeah, that's beyond sketchy.
The light. Because I bet you he would have comments. Because he made jokes about the scissor lift. And oh my god, I know he would have comments about that.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly how I feel about this thing. I might refund it. I mean, it works and everything, it's just... Oh, that might be the ticket. Yeah, go back and forth. Oh, never mind. There's like different floors. All right, well that makes sense. Yeah, so it's pretty much like, yeah. So it's different. Like, you know, it's not all the same thing.
Yeah.
Dirt Finest, Park Warden. I hear you back in business. We're in a bit of a fix at the recreation grounds. The bandstand's filthy dirty. Sure would appreciate your help. You can wait your turn. I don't know why I was voicing like that. I was literally like the voice of like the other one I've been voicing. I can just like see the park rating. I pretty much just shut down. And was like, don't you put me on red, you sumbitch. Don't you leave me on red.
Maybe a bit.
When is he not judgy? I mean, I've seen that cat in person. That cat judges.
He's mostly slightly confused by weird human behavior. And he has to think about it for a minute. Maybe.
Okay, I hate this thing. I quit.
What?
I'm going back to what I know.
The yellow thing that I like? Well, I mean, it works if you don't hold it like it's a shower.
That thing I had on the ground, I'm still having problems with. I can clean faster like this. I guess I'm so used to doing this.
Mm-hmm. You know me, I just go like slow and steady on it. But you're just like all over the place with that, and it's just like I'm sitting here just like casually like steam cleaning everything with this thing.
Some of these rigs would pass by. Might as well call them drivable houses. They're as big as one. You feel them before you see them. Think I feel one now. Wait for it.
I'm trying to keep my commentary PG-ish because there's so many terrible jokes I could make right now.
Well, I don't see anything. Probably ain't a good idea to like just be standing out in the middle of the road either. Of course, they won't let me go all the way out there, but... Alright, there's that. I love how the rocket chair rocks.
Yeah.
Ghost Granny. Yeah, I mean, like I said, one of the worst things is just like, you know, the front. Once we do that, I mean, we're already 27% complete. Let me go ahead and get this real quick.
Mochi, if you jump in there, Sauce is gonna beat you. Gotta watch out with those kittens. Can't tell him shit.
And that takes care of that. Is the other one around here? I need to... Okay, yeah, so...
I swear, if Mochi decides to jump in there with those kittens.
Apparently the entire... Alright, yeah, the border's been hit clean too.
I've been wandering in circles.
I wonder if he's if this person's talking every 10%. Because normally, like I said, they usually talk like every 20.
I love how you're struggling with this one and I'm doing good with it, and I'm just like everything is floor.
I think it's just like, you know, it's just like a play style thing too. Kind of like how it was with me in Dark and Bloodborne and everything. I mean, I'm not tend not really be the most like patient, or I go and like just rush things down. He called it. Hey, sir, you want to be a part of our business? Do you want me to clean your truck, sir?
Jeez.
This is like a
He's
just.
going fast.
Well, he said dude said he saw one coming.
Man.
I don't know what that was. I was just doing. We're here talking like foghorn leghorn, like that whole axe I was doing for the other person, kind of.
Yeah.
Like how that wasn't even like dialogue. Or here comes Lou Cicada again. No, that ain't it. Shit. That thing might as well come out of pinata. Oh no, these things are much bigger than that. Wait for it. See, now he says that. Yeah, we'll see it like at 40%. All this considered, I mean, I called it. This job is kind of going by pretty quick now that we're kind of like in here. Got a bit of a flow, pun intended, going.
See, this one thing that I like, the fact that I'm better with like the opposite tool as you. Like there's some things that's like really good at, some that this is really good at.
I mean, I think I would be able to use it,
always
just as the
have, like,
patience.
complementary styles.
It's just like, I think it's just like if I was just more patient with it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of go slow and steady with it, but not, like, you can still rush with it, just, you gotta know what you're doing.
I think I like how I do this, where it'd probably be like a tear on people's wrists and everything, but thankfully I do wrist exercise at the gym anyway, so.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I use this, because, like, I don't have to move as much, and it's less, because, see, that would hurt my wrists, the back and forth. Yeah, I use this for like the big details on pretty much any surface that lets me. Meanwhile, like I'll go ahead and use that like later just to pick up the fine details that I missed with this.
Yeah,
I love how I can get the underside of it by just kind of like glitching this up the other direction.
yeah. I see a bunch of quick ones, I think.
Technically have the extensions for it, but sometimes it's just fun jumping instead.
I just had like the one for this one. Yes, and well, let's see where else I need to clean. I think it's like probably there. Yars. That's easy.
All the satisfying dings. Damn. Okay. I love the vending machines for that. Can you imagine if we had like a full team working on this?
Did you hold your horse? Now, Jess, you hold your horses. They'll be along. Don't you worry about that. So now I'm keeping an eye out where because I want to miss it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure like they wouldn't let us. Like we'll probably like hear like or something like that. Or it might be like a 50%.
Maybe. Oh, someone's playing dice out back.
Well, he said,
Alright.
well, he said like, you know, like someone was living here, so.
Well, someone's a gambler.
Or probably living here.
I know that dice game.
Okay, at least I'm getting like the canopy almost done. that doesn't count towards it. Yeah, it's like a different thing. This is just definitely like a bunch of little residual things here. Okay, finally. I like the little effects like out there on the sand. It's like there was like trying to do like a little dust tornado thing.
Yeah.
Or dust devil or whatever it's called.
Got some birds out there too.
At those pigeons. Okay, that's a nice little effect. I like how the trash can, the thing actually rotates when you shoot it. Or it actually moves. That's pretty neat. Oh, yeah, cat. All right, cat. This looks like you needle to be cleaned. And let me take this off real quick. All right, let me remove. There we go. And then we got the lid as well. Okay. Get this relic of the past. What is this thing? Oh, it's a cell. It's a payphone.
Yep, a little bit of a relic there.
Okay. Let me go and take care of this cactus thing right here. It's been bugging me.
Jeez, okay.
Plus, this is giving me a good view of the road. See that thing shows up. Sound like a new noise. I heard something. Not quite yet, I guess.
Me trying to clean this awning.
No, it sounded like or something like that.
Oh, it's looking nice and clean out here.
Makes you wonder like how quick these missions would pass. We did have a full team of 4.
I'm just trying to be annoying with this thing.
Yeah, this will work.
is still such a satisfying game.
It is. I'm trying to see like if there's anything else to. Yeah, it says cat to stem, I think. There. Still don't think it's quite done yet. Oh, ooh, yeah. There's a lot right there.
It's probably got a bit.
Making sure. I think it's done. We can always come back to it if it isn't.
Yeah. Honestly, this little gas station map kind of has me excited for like the road trip to like pick you up to hang out for a week.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna be as big as like, you know, running the Carowinds like last time, but it'll be fun. The Carowinds was pretty awesome.
Okay, so let's see. Like, it's right here. Wonder. Okay, yeah, we can't open that.
There's a whole like mini playground back here.
I saw that a bit ago when I was back there cleaning.
Aw, I can't just like make the soccer ball go over. But I can pick it up.
Garage wall. I guess this counts. All right, that counts as towards it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. There went again. That one noise.
There we go. Yes. Yes, I got the achievement.
For a soccer ball?
Yes. Making it fall down the slide.
Oh, do it too. Watch me.
Well, you can just pick it up and set it at the top.
Bullshit.
It worked for me. I got an achievement. I'm just glad you can pick it up and just set it at the top.
Then they won't let me.
You gotta put it far more forward than you think you need to. Because it works even if you drop it like halfway down the slide.
I don't know if it maybe got it for me too or whatever, because I was... Let me check.
All I know is I got
You got,
it.
yeah,
I
you got it
put
for me. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. That's cool that we get it for both people.
All right. So I'll go ahead and like keep working on the front here or whatever and see, make sure there's, yeah, there's.
That That is kind of nice. It goes ahead and like gives it to everyone.
Yeah.
'Cause I could imagine some might be a little tricky or weird or whatever.
New job available. Powerwash Services. I don't even know if that's my real name for this service anymore. 2 quick questions. Are you open for business? And do we have a gravel pit to slow? You have a gravel pit to slow down out of control vehicles? I'm fast approaching your yard. What?
What? um.
If we gotta clean up our own freaking yard, I know he didn't.
Damn.
All right.
Our whole damn house.
Okay, we're good.
All that.
No, we're good. It's just it's a mobility scooter. That's it.
Okay.
I was about to
concerned
say.
For a minute. I was like, what do you mean something is barreling down towards our shop?
He's got like a souped up, lawnmower like Bobby Boucher from The Water Boy.
That's certainly one way to get around, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually switch over to my other. Okay, yeah, for like these little surface things like this. See. This is like just part of the wall. Alright.
Yeah.
The main problem is like I got this thing like, colored red and everything. And a lot of the wall's red, so it makes it hard to see.
Mm-hmm. The original orange isn't too much better. Just that flash of color on some of it.
Alright, I'm gonna run on up here and like just jump up top and should be able to parkour my way over to it from here. There we go. They really help like all these splotches here like someone shot Grimace. The gas station wall is about to be done.
Yeah. Definitely getting a lot done very quickly.
Yeah, that wasn't quite it. So there's like definitely some residual down here. I'm always going to clean this up, clean this while I'm up here.
I know there's like tiny bits and pieces missed on like a lot of the little things, but still got a good chunk of some stuff.
See, I don't mind like using the thing up here.
I kind of like this thing because it has a really satisfying hum to it.
Kind of weird, like I think like one of the problems also might have been like my mouse wasn't like I need to like clean my mouse down the side of it or clean my mouse pad.
Maybe. Yeah, I placed the ball somewhere, but I think I accidentally placed it under the map.
I think another thing, like the reason why I was taking some getting used to this thing is 'cause I'm so used to, like, you know, using like cleaning a certain style.
Yeah. But things have their uses.
That's cleaned up now.
Sure.
I can feel it rumbling deep down in my gizzard. That thing's not far off now. I don't want to know, like, what goes on in your gizzard. Thank you very much. I think it might be this part right here. No, not quite. There you are. Got it finally. All right. The gnome was up here with huh? Even the gnome was up here playing cards. Get off.
Yeah, I told you there's some gambling going on.
No, this little shit was ever playing solitaire.
Oh.
And so like this weird little alien, like an alien picnic mat. How the hell did you get up here so quick? Oh, right.
I jumped on stuff. I like this picnic blanket.
Yeah. I'll totally buy. I honestly,
If it was purple,
you know, Joe would probably
that.
buy that. Like, if it would possibly buy that if it was actually a real one.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's something like that probably exists somewhere.
Let me looking it up.
Like for the material. And if you found the material, it wouldn't be hard to turn it into an actual like picnic blanket. Like I know both sewing and quilting stuff. Been a long time since I used any of the skills, but I learned how to at one point.
Yeah, they don't have the actual. I was just looking at it. I was like, I'm curious, like something like that actually, but I didn't really see anything that looks like verbatim just like it.
I might do some digging just to see what I can get up to, finding something. Honestly, looking down there, it looks like there's a weird hand. Like someone tried to draw like a shadowy creature hand. Or like a really shitty comb.
Where?
On the lines
Oh,
where like
right
someone
there.
was cleaning. Yeah. Just seeing shapes everywhere. Okay, so this is really good at the tight corners, like around the edge of this. Just, you know, basically, just making it follow that. It's not good at short sides. Unless I crouch.
Honestly, I'm just gonna wait just fine with just using like little spot cleaner, whatever this thing's for.
Oh shit.
Okay, so yeah, the gas station roof right here is all connected. Okay, yeah, I can see that now. That's this little spot right here. If I'm right.
Spot over here.
Yeah, this will get it.
I don't know why this is so amusing. This is not efficient, but it is amusing.
Honestly, it does kind of like, you know, facilitate, because any little small bits I miss or whatever, you can pick those, you can get those.
Oh, this is effective. This is surprisingly effective. It's crouching and aiming slightly forward.
So there's definitely like some little, there's a little residual spot. Yeah, clean up this too. There we go. There it goes.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like everything's done up here. Okay, hold on. This Dork says this thing's coming, I still don't see it. We're at 80% now. They're probably like 90 or something. Kind of feels like the power washer itself, like the main one, would just be good for like larger jobs, like larger areas we need like the extensions, and this right here would be good for like, you know, little small maps like this. All right, let me go ahead and get these things taken care of, otherwise they're gonna be bugging me. Okay, I went in, I thought the floor was done, and I just accidentally cleaned it.
That'll get you sometimes like that.
It's probably on the inner side of it.
You know, it's funny. I seem to pick up like your tiny bits and stuff like that on the flat surfaces, and then you tend to pick up like my tiny bits left over from like the weird random surfaces and shit. Oh, also, I got to thinking, if we end up like watching a show on Discord or something like after our streams and stuff for the day, I'm kind of in the mood for a cheesy horror movie. Like, I know we've been watching, like, Twisted Metal and stuff like that. But a cheesy horror movie would be great.
Yeah, it'd be nice to actually get people in for one.
It'd be a lot of fun.
I got some ideas.
There's some fun, really bad dinosaur ones. There's one, if I can remember the name of it. The funniest part about it is they keep calling this weird alien-looking thing a T-Rex, like the whole movie. And it was just awful and great in the best kind of way. Totally not using it as an excuse to watch Velocipaster again. The Velocipaster is an amazing movie. Or an amazingly bad movie, but it's great.
These benches suck. They've only got one more I gotta clean.
Yeah, you can see why I got the edges I could get and said, fuck it. I'll get the rest of the details at the end when I have to.
Okay. Closer and closer. Let's be glad I'm done with this bench. I hate this thing. Or you don't like me too much either, but I don't care.
You know, part of me both finds it creepy that they put the playground on the back, but I'm also kind of happy it's away from the road. But at the same time, you know, this slide is burning someone's ass in this desert heat. At least once. Even if it's plastic, it's probably like torching some kid's ass.
I mean, that's the thing. The McDonald's play place I used to like, that was like, here in my town before, like, my mom worked there years ago. Long time ago and everything. I would like, be out there on it and everything. And even like the funnel one or whatever. I mean, that was like blisters and blisters galore. Don't even start on the stack of electricity.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time I was chasing my little cousin up there, and chasing her, I think, like down the slide and everything. Because, her being typically, bad and everything. I had, like, my mom, like, sent me out there to go and, go and get her because it was time to go. She ran up the slide. I went down after her, and, yeah, painful experience.
Yeah, I can imagine. I still love like little curvy tube slides and stuff like that.
Here's Lou again. Hold up. Oh, I guess the big one's no show. You must think I'm a right one. That thing's out there though. You mock my words. Watch it show up and like show up after he said it won't show up.
Or like when we complete the job.
I guess the gas station wall, I guess, is like all linked. There it goes, I think.
Oh, there's
No,
one.
no, it's different ones. Shit, so how do we clean this one up? Well, that's just evil. It's under the vending machine.
I know you'll
Oh my
get it.
god. It was under the vending machine. No wonder I couldn't clean it. Wait, there's designs on this thing. Okay, yeah. Cactuses. Well, they got little eyes. They do. And they're blushing.
I'm trying to keep my jokes at least PG-13 because my brain is... My brain needs one of these power washers some days.
At least I ain't got to worry about going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably like,
I'll
hold off the ad break or whatever. I'll go ahead and probably snooze it in a second so that way we can finish the job in one go. Without me having like do a break. That's taken care of.
This is a cute little spot.
By the side. Yep. Yeah, they had cats here too.
Yeah,
So,
I noticed those pet things.
tires.
This hurts.
Our plot twist, we actually put like them out for our animals. Because like the cats are over there, because I think that's Ulysses. Ulysses, yeah. Okay, it's starting to show like where our stuff is we need to clean.
Yeah. I love those dings.
Don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ding, I guess.
Something like that. At least try. I'm trying to get a good chunk of this where I can.
Oh, yeah, here it is. It's not done yet.
Okay, at least I got the floor.
I see it. All right, there it is. Yeah.
Amazing how well just like crouching with this thing works.
You almost there. Ish, I keep saying that, but
Sauce, don't jump up here. Thank you.
I got something I missed. All right, I'll go up there and grab this. like a good bit. The last is just gonna be this, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it already has me switching to this thing.
Oh no, you don't ad break. We're trying to finish this stuff in one go. Alright, bumper guard, forecourt floor. Yeah. Yeah. And forecourt floor. Oh. No problem. Alright.
The replay's kind of cute.
Sugar, I don't know what to say. Me and Ron have been out here, out front for hours, gazing at your handiwork with tears in our eyes. We ain't seen the place looking like this for many a year. Anyways, look, Ron's giving me this cheeky smile and dash indoors. Now there's soul music playing out the windows. Let's hope Marvin keeps himself to the room for. Y'all have at it. Okay, it's just a replay. All right. Honestly, we can probably go ahead and do the mobility scooter real quick before the ad break.
Yeah,
I know some folks complain about that merman's beam, but I weren't one of them. You see, I love giving folks a treat. And that beam fighter lines straight over our retirement home, all the way to the Blue Eyes superstore on the edge of town. So every night I follow that beam there, just as the markdowns go out, that I load up with as much discounted deliciousness as my scoot can handle. But the beam went off just as I was shortcutting through the national park. Made out eventually, but those woods are denser than pound cake, and my scoot's not cut out for off-roading. Okay? Clean this form real quick before the ad break. Oh yeah, this won't be a problem. I may have found my way out of those woods, but Discount Snacks didn't.
Oh yeah, definitely a quick job there.
What if I wasn't panicking? He's got snacks on the back of the thing.
What kind of snacks are you talking? Oh, wait.
It's just the best before dates were. It's just the best before dates were fast approaching. I can't stand waste.
We got a boysenberry muffin, a 3-for-1 deal on croissants. They look like they're like birthday cake flavored croissants. They got some sprinkles and stuff. And we got some huckleberry pie going on too. Okay.
Thing about it is technically the Best Buy date. The Best Buy date always, doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna expire. Where it just means the taste won't be as good.
Yeah.
You still got like
people like me that kind of tends to be a bit sensitive to the Best Buy stuff, and some of it will make me sick. But still, those look like I want those croissants. Like, don't pay me cash. I just want one of those croissants. Or something. This is probably overkill that I'm using this.
armrest cushion, and the key, which should probably be right there. That was easy.
Yeah. New items are available in the shop.
Amazing work, my
Interesting.
friend. Scooter's scooting like a dream machine. I've already been to the stuffing run just down the way. It's not as good as the bullseye, but it'll do nicely until I figure out how to turn that beam back on. Well, I've left you a red velvet cake of special thanks. It was the only thing non-discount. That's how good a job you done. If we could decorate the house with red velvet cake, in the meantime, I've got Oreo cakesters right here, so I ain't missing out on snacks.
I got some cheesy puff corn, and I've got a Boston cream like hand pie.
Now, admittedly, I will say, admittedly,
right
Rogues,
now.
these were I was iffy about trying these because like the thing was March 4th, 2026. But I looked it up, and apparently these are still good for a few months after. And I tried one of them, and they're still fine. Just that's the thing. I'm gonna make sure I research, like because the thing is, I was actually giving these for free, so I was like, well, no wonder they were free. But yeah. Anyways, give me about like 3 minutes, Rose. I'm about to do the ad break, and I'll be right back. And then we'll see what at least we're getting through these jobs today and everything. We already like done 2 within like 2 hours and everything. And I don't think this bandstand's gonna be too bad. But yeah, give me about 3 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, Rogue. So 2 things. One, Amber's been going on like the entire break about like washer cosmetics, and also package came in.
Ooh, package.
Yeah, she's talking about her Toby. Okay, and yeah, and of course I just had the cat suit and yeah, paw prints and.
I was happy with like the cyan, but I'm kind of turning to
I
the
would look like
nyan.
I would look like Tigger.
But toe beans. I have toe beans.
All right, well, anyways, I think I know what this is. Because I actually kind of like, tore like the thing open. Okay, yeah. Yep. So Rogues, I mean, he's gonna probably like get squished out a little bit, but yeah, they're actually kind of like sized up pretty well. I don't know how I feel about like, the fact his head's like a little bit okay, yeah, it's probably gonna have to be a line to wear, but yeah, recently someone got me a particular thing from my throne wish list and everything.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm not too keen on the fact the stitching's a little bit. Hang on, hopefully it's not gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, that was all right. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad, but the stitching was a little bit undone on the head. But yeah, anyone who watched like my Alien Isolation playthrough knows like what I dealt with the xenomorph on there. But this is a much cuter version, so we got ourselves a little baby Alan. So a little chibi Alan. Anyone who knows, like, who watched my series after that knows I was constantly calling like the xenomorph Alan. But yeah, now I just got to figure out how to actually put him over there. But yeah, this actually was a gift from Rock and Ryan, so of course, thank you for that, dude. Once again, the head's a little bit off center, it looks like, but maybe I just gotta like kind of fix it. But either way, we'll sit him right there.
Squeak is so adorable over here.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be a bitch to stand him up and everything, but I might just need to eventually get me a bigger horror shelf. I already can probably see it back there. I took the shelving, took some of the shelving separators off just to be able to fit my Return to the Living Dead and Pumpkinhead figures. But yeah, so that said. So now we got like our next job to do. I would like to eventually do the Adventure Time stuff, but I'm not really the most versed on Adventure Time, so it's like a series I wanted to watch but haven't gotten around to. Like I know bits about it, but all right, Parky. Buckingham's Spring Festival is only a few short weeks away now, and that means the usual outdoor concert at the bandstand. Unfortunately, the band are refusing to play in this current condition. I wonder why. Deputy Warden Indy Clemson's already gone at it with a mop and bucket, but the removal of such profound dirt deposits requires a grit that they are yet to fully develop. There's one time I can say with certainty that what we need is someone with your diligence and hydraulic finesse.
So something neat just happened. Rocket Nachos just got home. Immediately puts a cream soda Mountain Dew in my hand. And everything like that, and I definitely want to try it. And then he told me there's an ice cream truck outside. What do I want? And I'm just like, I don't know anything. And then out the door he went. So I might get more ice cream for my ice cream today.
The dirty Mountain Dew, yeah, I've tried the zero sugar one. You remember, like I said, that was gross. But the main one, the normal one, probably tastes fine.
Yeah, this one's the zero sugar one, so I'm probably not gonna like it that much anyway. But I'm definitely gonna try it.
Now imagine wondering how the name of Herbert Heck, our bandstand, got in such a sorry state. Herbert Heck? Well, seeing as how you've been too busy to stop by lately, I'll tell you, what's your problem?
Damn. Okay. That's how they want to start this.
And then just leaves us on red.
Uh-huh.
I like how it's like, since you've been too busy, I was like, I didn't even really ask. I mean, we just show up, clean stuff, and not really worry about it.
Kind of moment. Yeah, pretty much.
I sometimes wonder like how things get so dirty, but yeah, I mean, the zero sugar one's not the worst. It just kind of tastes more medicine-y to me. I know some of the zero sugar like drinks like have that taste anyway, but
yeah,
it's like like with zero sugar Dr. Pepper, I've had that. And to me, it tastes almost just like Dr. Pepper.
Oh god, that's one I can't stand as far as zero sugar ones go.
So watch this, Rose. She's gonna try that one, and she's gonna like it, and I didn't like it. She's gonna try like the dirty, like the zero sugar dirty Mountain Dew, and she's gonna like it she's gonna like it when I didn't like it.
No, it's still bad.
Okay.
It tastes like someone melted ice cream into just like a zero sugar like Mountain Dew.
Now to me, it kind of tasted like just tastes like cough syrup, slightly.
That's some kind of weird cough syrup then. God, I guess like if you had like a maple syrup flavored like cough
Yeah, that
syrup,
kind of I guess explains it a little bit. It's just I don't know.
It tastes kind of like artificial maple syrup. Now that I think about it.
That's the thing. I mean, there's not really too many like zero sugar like drinks I haven't liked. That's one of the few ones. Like for me, like just standard zero sugar Mountain Dew I tolerate, but it's not really one of my favorites. For me, it's mainly Pepsi Max and You know, Coke Zero Sugar. I actually really like the orange cream ones. Like, because speaking of which, I'm basically had this right here. I got like the cherry float Coke Zero Sugar.
Ooh, I got a good ice cream.
And it's slacking on a job.
Hey, look, I got a Hispanic strawberry cream ice cream, like popsicle right now.
Hang on, hold still. I'm gonna try something. Just hold still.
What?
If I can force you to work, this is gonna be hilarious. Oh my god, I can force you to work. I can literally, if you're taking a break, I can push you around and make you clean.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it.
It's actually working. Yeah, you're actually cleaning stuff up when I do this.
Yeah, it's definitely working. It's working better than me trying to open this damn popsicle.
No, ice cream break my ass. You gonna work. And water those flowers too while you're at it.
I'm getting it. I'm gonna be back from my break in like 5 seconds.
I was like, even when you're on your break, you're still gonna work. I'll see to that.
Ooh, we got strawberry chunks in this one. Oh my god. They're so good. Okay, I'm gonna try to like work while holding this amazing like popsicle. Okay, now I'm gonna try to work while holding the popsicle because I'm enjoying today. You don't have to keep pushing me, I got this. Slow and steady, right? Hey Rocky, can you hand me a bowl so I can like set this in? So I can actually keep playing. Oh, this is good though.
Let me see.
It's like frozen like strawberry and like yogurt and everything. It's so good.
Of course, you know all about that Mughead merman appearing from nowhere deep in the desert and firing forth that blue beam of his day and night. Well, I kind of know because I'm the one that made him do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally the one that turned it on, I think, if I remember correctly. But what you might not know is that this bandstand has become a pulpit for every 10-pot gas bag one to get their warm bake on where it might have come from, or what it might what it all might mean. What? Pulpit? Okay, it's probably. I guess what he's trying to say is like someone like basically for like I guess like he's trying to say basically like zealots that are coming by here and like and trying to preach like their gospel on it, like they've conspiracy theorists and stuff like that probably, and they've been coming by here just. Okay, now I actually can't wait to hear this story.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I can imagine like he's saying that, like some zealots have been like some like conspiracy theorists have been getting up there on this thing, and people have just been throwing tomatoes and stuff at him trying to get him off the stage.
Hi Cyber, nice to see you.
Welcome in, Cyber.
I'm kind of playing this game one-handed a bit because I got an ice cream from an ice cream truck like a couple minutes ago, and this is great. Like I took a picture of it before I opened like the wrapper, but this is really good like Hispanic strawberry yogurty amazingness.
At the very least,
It's got like actual chunks of strawberry in it too.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I mean, sometimes it depends on the ice cream. If there's like something else,
Yeah, like they're small pieces.
like times I've had like the Ben and Jerry's like strawberry cheesecake one or whatever back when I was definitely like started like sometimes I'll still have like like a more higher calorie like ice cream option. Sometimes, but I definitely try to stick to stuff like Halo Top and Yasso and everything. Yasso is more like yogurt. But
Yeah, this very much tastes like a little frozen yogurt thing, like very light and all. It's really good though.
But it's mainly like when I get like the strawberry cheesecake Ben and Jerry's. I mean, I was able to tolerate that one because it had like the cheesecake chunks that kind of like offset the strawberry. I mean, it's weird because I mean, it's just like I don't know what it is. The reason why I just don't like I I like strawberry flavored stuff. I like strawberries to an extent, but I can't eat like strawberries by themselves, even with whipped cream. You know,
Funny
like
story, I was the same way until I actually grew strawberries. And the ones that I grew actually taste really good, and then it kind of like got me to where I could like handle like other strawberries. But I used to grow strawberries like hydroponically with like someone else at one point. It was a lot of fun. Kind of miss doing that, honestly. I just have nowhere to set it up because like it definitely would take up a whole room.
yeah, let's finish cleaning up this floor and everything. That we can like move on to the. Because this won't be a long job. We're already almost halfway through it. I mean, we're getting there. Oh, there goes that.
Yep.
I'll
Lots
get
of dinging.
I'll get her and work on this. It's going pretty good, though, Cyber. I guess they have a point, mind you. Point on what? What does the merman's beam even do anyway? Well, I want to say I think like it. Okay, a couple years ago, it may have helped neutralize Mount Rushliss, thereby preventing a hotlet event. But what has it done since then? If it didn't do that, there wouldn't be anything for it to do. Love how the bandstand has a hatch, just in case the band are tanking and need a quick getaway. So that's what that's for. I can just imagine them like coming with like a smoke, like a random like ninja smoke bomb. The problem is there's like so many NPCs in this or whatever, and you don't really see their faces, so it's kind of hard to keep track of who's who.
Yeah. That's kind of something I've noticed too. They're definitely interesting characters. Just a lot of people to keep up with, though.
There's that. Now these things are gonna be a bitch because I mean, and just like every game I played where they had like in the past game, these things suck. Unless it's like it's all part. Yeah, hang on. Unless they're all like the same thing. If that's the case, it won't be as bad. But when you have to clean the individual ones, it's such a pain in the ass. It may all be linked. Okay, it's all the same thing. We're good.
Yep.
It's not as bad.
They've definitely learned when to keep something like a little more together versus like the first game. I love how like my best thing is just finding how many ways I can break this one like piece of equipment. Everything becomes floor. I don't care if it's on the ceiling. Everything is floor.
I know one game we definitely do need to get back to as well. We still need to finish up Hypercharge Unboxed.
Yeah, I forgot that we never finished that.
I can see about like maybe.
I wonder how good Rocket would be at Hypercharge Unboxed.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're going to be doing any more content for it, because honestly, given events, I wish that we actually would have been able to get him in on it and everything before, and it would have been him we did the playthrough, like, get everything with so far, because I know he would love it.
Honestly, I've seen the way he plays Helldivers. We could definitely use him for, like, a node protection, for sure. If he can take out some of the stuff, max difficulty on Helldivers so easy, like, he would be good at it.
Yeah, it might be one that I'd be considering maybe us going back through again, because it really probably wouldn't take us too long to get back up to where we were.
Yeah. It would be fun to get him caught up on some of like the little levels where he can kind of just wander around and stuff.
They did so much, amazingly with that game where I just wish there was more content. They may do more content. I'm not sure if they will.
Hi, Andre. Nice to see you.
Welcome in, man.
I'm just having fun using the floor cleaner in silly ways just because I like this thing so much more.
Amber, can you come? I just stand over here and crouch real quick. All right, there, perfect. I won't be long.
Dork.
Yeah, I don't have like an extension on this thing or whatever, so I... Yeah, it's like that's mainly what she's been using. She's just been going around like being using like a little a hydro focused UFO or whatever, just cleaning everything in unconventional ways. Okay, I won't be
turning everything into floor.
All right, move forward just a little bit.
Wait, 1 second.
Okay, hold on. Yes, I gotta walk with you when you do this.
Make sure. Yeah. I gotta make sure I'm walking the right forward.
Okay, yeah, this should be good. I just need to get like enough of that because I can't really get the ceiling that well. Thank you. I know I gotta use a step ladder. Where was the fun in that? That's what we did, like those four of us playing. There was like one really high spot. It's like, guys, we must combine. Wait, what? We must form the power. We must combine to the wash resort or
something like that.
It's like, I don't think that's how combining works. Just do it.
Everything is floor if I jump high enough.
I mean, as far as I was concerned, I mean, you were the floor right then. No offense. There we go.
Pretty much.
Questions to it. Might as well go and get this over with. Alright, I like how we actually have the extension ladder here. I don't think they actually had that in the first game. Okay, I'll take care of the top right here. Oh, wait for it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely. All the dings. That is so satisfying.
For some reason I want to come over. It's like, wait a minute, I see that up there. And yeah, I'm primarily using this one, but once I get like my next Powerwash upgrade, I'm going back to that. It's just this thing, it doesn't really. I think it's like it doesn't really have like the best range, but God, like it works great as a spot cleaner. And then, like I said in the description, it pretty much it has like heavy duty functionality to it, so it probably like sprays better than my normal mother washer I use, but it's just like does some trade-offs. But I've been primarily using this. I haven't switched back to the other washer in a while.
I mean, that kind of works.
What is that? Oh, there's still more, or is that you?
I mean, I got some over here. There's a lamp.
Okay, yeah. Wait, hang on, let me check. Okay, the roof is segmented, so it's not. All right, that's good. That works. I always love when they do this. So the roof segments are separate. Also, Rogue, after we do this job, I do have something I'm gonna like show you guys as well. I had something else come in today, not just like the alien plushie. Something else did come in, and I kind of like definitely want to like give credit where it's due on things, like with this one as well. So I'll get that as soon as we finish this job, which we're almost done. So I'll be doing a YouTube community post about it later on anyway, so.
That's it. I fell.
See, that's normally like one of your spooked like ones like you hear in horror games, or hearing that here is kind of. It wasn't like your it wasn't your shit like territory, but.
Yeah. I have a fear of heights. I walk off the roof backwards because I was distracted.
Well, I am still hoping I can start Cyberpunk 2077 next week. The problem is I need to get the DLC. I mean, they said, like, you know, it's got, like, a certain place in the story where you actually get to play it, but it would be cool, like, just in the event to make sure I have everything already, but I'm hoping I'll be able to find a means to maybe pick that up. We can pick up. What the hell? How'd that happen? I just, like, randomly pulled the ladder up here.
I mean, we're not trying to get away from anything. We don't need to pull the ladder up behind us. Just dawned on me. You could push each other off the roof. You and Mac are playing this. I could see that happening so much.
Man, use hydro cannon. It's super effective.
It's slow but effective.
There's 2 more segments to
I
go.
need to find where I can get these little ice cream bars that ice cream truck had, because these are good. And again, I might just, you know, get my exercise. Wait till I hear the ice cream truck again, get some more. This thing was really good.
And so with this, where we pretty much got the worst of everything out of the way, we just got to, like, I guess, do some spot cleaning afterwards.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and that's game on that. Hold up. Yeah, let me check these edges. All right, the ridges. That's good.
I think we got everything.
These will definitely, like, try to sneak up on you. Wait a minute.
Wait. There's definitely a thing for a second there.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, back downstairs. Okay, well, I stand corrected because this is probably going to be a bit of a... Oh, that might not be too much of a problem. Yeah, I can hit it from here. And I'm just over here just jumping and getting all this now.
You know, I realize one reason why I might be better with that floor cleaner and you're better with the little handheld ones, because I tend to go back and forth by moving my character. I've noticed you tend to do a lot of the cleaning and moving by, like, looking.
Yeah, I use the C button thing because you can do like this, but you can use C button or whatever. You can kind of like just your character, like, you know, it basically locks your character's like camera point of view, and you just like moves this. I mean, it's really effective, like, for just like, because I'd like that they did that, because I can definitely see if people were just like doing this solely, because this was a problem with Crime Scene Cleaner. I don't really see much of a problem. It's just like obviously the devs probably just, it wasn't like the worst thing. But Crime Scene Cleaner, I mean, the thing about it is, like, when you're doing like back for this, I'm pretty sure this could probably contribute to motion sickness. So I like the whole fact of how, like, you can just, you know, I don't really get motion sickness. Most I've ever actually really gotten motion sick is just like in playing VR games. But I don't ever really like deal too.
A lot of people.
But a lot of that's just like, you know, if I still need to get my VR legs, which I can't wait to get back to doing VR stuff. I just want to get my mic that I want to use for it first.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like $150 for that, but
I need to get around to, like, playing around with, like, that VR headset you gave me. Like, I'm probably not gonna stream in VR stuff, but
it'll be fun for watching movies once you get big screen setup on it.
I think I got some stuff set up on it, but I don't know.
Because the good thing about it is that you can, you know, load Netflix. You can actually, you know, download Netflix and everything to it, and It's pretty cool how they do it. Like, I think with Netflix, you have like they kind of put you in like a little winter cabin thing, or at least that's one of the presets. I don't know if they had any other ones. But big screen, you can pretty much like have it where, I mean, I literally, it was one night, I had like, the entire run for like the 1960s or 1950s, I can't remember which era, but like the old Spider-Man cartoon, and I had like the preset, or had like the little, level, whatever you want to call it, or the overlay, had it where it was like as a drive-in, so I was literally like in this cartoony looking drive-in sitting in a car. And it actually changes like the layout of it, so like some of them like the screen will be like much wider. The drive-in was much smaller, so it actually kind of worked with with the Spider-Man stuff. Ow.
There's gonna be some annoying edges.
Not overly so. I think I can get it. But yeah, even so, like, just setting it up to stream would be like an absolute pain. Like, it would be cool, like, if we were doing like walkabout mini golf, because you remember, like, how I was dealing with that one on stream.
Yeah.
I mean, that was getting to have me running my mouth.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole nother beast just to get like VR set up. I mean, it's like even with me, it's just like it's the whole thing of like just getting everything going. I mean, it's not once you figure it out, it's not that complicated. It's just a matter of like having to do it every single time.
That corner right there on that, some of those.
I know, like eventually, I mean, if you end up like actually enjoying it, after you guys like eventually were able to get like a Quest 3. I didn't realize. Damn, it didn't give us like our thing. Powerwash Services, on behalf of the Barclay Street residents community, I'd like to commission you to clean the eyesore, which is number 46. What? What's number 46? Oh. What is that? But yeah, it's just like, because one thing I like about like Quest 3, I haven't really tinkered around with it that much. I need to really get, like I said, once I get like my mic, I'll be doing more VR streams. But the whole thing where they have like the little augmented reality stuff. So they have a thing with like Legos where you can actually like, build Lego stuff like through the, and I showed that one thing where it's like, it had like augmented reality where it was like the, that horror game where I was like having to investigate like the stuff for like mystery I was doing, I think. I only dived into that like a little bit. Dirt Finder, Indian Enforcement, you've done an incredible job. It never ceases to amaze me how something so as persistent as dirt is shifted by something as wishy-washy as water. By the way, don't forget to book Alyssa in for her festival hat fitting. You know that cat's the star of the show. Well, as long as you're like, doing good with my cat, we good. I don't like how you insulted me at the start of this. I was like, why you think you're so busy? I stay busy. I mean, it shows I'm good doing my job. Nouveau House, or why does that sound like something like some? Why does that sound like a Cajun name? I'm not trying to stereotype, but I guess the name like Remy LeBeau or LeBeau, or I think it's LeBeau.
It's LeBeau.
Yeah, so it's I guess like Nouveau. I don't know. I ain't gonna try to pronounce this. Let's see what it is first. Oh, you're here. Fantastic. This house has been a blight on the street for ages, honestly. If he wants such a good lawyer, we'd sue him for lost valuation to our collective property. Not to mention the damage he's doing to Muckham's chance of becoming town of the year. Barclay Street is front and center of the mayoral processional route, as I'm sure he's aware. Don't worry about getting evicted. We checked all the local bylaws. It's pretty legal for you to be here, so let's get washing. After I come back from this really quick break, Rogues, so I can get the thing, so I can show y'all what I got today. So be right back. Alright, Rogues, I'm back, and this may not seem like probably the biggest thing to anyone, but I'm kind of like doing this just 'cause I want to give credit where it's due. So, I got another upgrade for my computer, more specifically my streaming setup, 'cause it's not necessarily an upgrade for my computer directly. But yeah, these came in the mail today, so I got like some new speakers. These are, the, Edifier's, Heck 8, or it says Heck 8, but it's a G2000, by Edifier. The reason I wanted to get these is because I wanted to have like some kind of speakers for my computer that were kind of like more standalone, where I didn't have to like have like software on my computer to be able to use them. Because I have like these pretty nice like Steel Series ones I've had like for a few years now. But another thing is that when I do go up to hang out with Amarillo 17 and Rocket Nachos next month, I'm like I've already said that I'm giving her my old computer, like, you know, since I have like this new computer now, I'm giving her the old one. And so with her having like a desktop computer, she's probably gonna need like external speakers for it and everything. So, I obviously, you know, wanted to kind of like, you know, replace the Steel Series ones to get like the software on my computer. Because that's one reason why I kind of like switched. Like, I had like the whole Logitech mouse, and I've got like this keyboard that does use any like actual, you know, like it has like software it uses, but it's just mainly like just to change the keys up, and that's all browser based. It's kind of one of those things where I just want, like, you know, just make sure I don't have as much like different software for different program, like for my peripherals to run. So like I have like but yeah, like pretty much, you know, between my keyboard, my mouse, like I have like Logitech G Hub or whatever, which is like for my mouse and for my headset. That's one reason I changed my headset out for my Steel Series one, so I can pretty much have it like, you know, in my mouse using the same software, as well as like my light right here. And I got like my little Elgato lights, and the Stream Deck, which uses its own software and everything. It's kind of one of those things, just kind of like cut down, like cut down having like a whole bunch of different programs, like just to run my stuff in my build. And it's like, okay, well, these like right here, like they're pretty cool. So, and they're like $100. And the reason I want to kind of like show this on stream is to say thank you to you guys, because this was due to like me reaching another YouTube payout. And as I'm continuing to say, I'm not where I'd like to be as a live streamer, but I'm still thankful for where I am, because, you know, when I got like, I'll admit, this is probably only like maybe like the second or third YouTube payout I've gotten in the 2 years I've been like a YouTube partner. I'll go and admit that. I'm gonna be transparent and say I'm not like, you know, making like any kind of sustainable income from this. I'm hoping at one point that could change, and I could actually really, you know, hit home like, you know, my goal of like actually trying to make a full-time career out of content creation. But, you know, the point is, you guys like are still like who made this happen, like, you know, watching my content, like be it the shorts or whatever. Even those of you who pretty much just maybe watch like my shorts, never like, you know, came back by again afterwards, I'm still appreciative of that. Even if you guys just never talk, you know, you still contributed to being able to do this, as I'm holding holding the box upside down. And you know, my paid subs on YouTube and everything, it's what pretty much, you know, like has allowed me to kind of like, you know, get some upgrades, get like a few games here and there that I've streamed for you guys, and I'm, you know, forever grateful for that. And also even like some of my YouTube, like, you know, sub revenue has, you know, did kind of help out a little bit with me getting a new computer and everything. So
Yeah, you may not be at a full career like earnings and things like that, but you're definitely can afford some upgrades and stuff like that territory.
yeah,
Which
and that's
is honestly pretty great.
yeah, and the thing is, I've had like a few people talk about me like having like slow growth and everything. I mean, there's like, you know, one person who was talking about like how I've, you know, grown slow, but yet here it is, like, you know, I was still able to achieve the partnership, you know, just doing my own thing. And it's not the gloat, it's not that like I'm above anyone else. It's pretty much just saying like, you know, what I was doing at least was enough, contrary to what they've said. But they were trying to say, you know, that you know, yeah, I do grow slow as a content creator. I'll go and say that, but as I've also said before, I rather, you know, grow slow, doing what I enjoy, playing what I enjoy, you know, playing whatever game, and have people come in and enjoy my content for my personality, than like, you know, chase after like, you know, every trend out there, just try to go quick and not even really have like a sustainable community because of it. I want to like, you know, pretty much, you know, earn what I get, and, you know, those who pretty much, you know,
community around you.
but
Hey, cowgirl, nice to see you. Speaking of which, you have a good community around you.
it wasn't a divorce, cowgirl. But yeah, I did get a little worried when I when I saw the box, because they was like, I wanted the white ones, and you can see they got like different colors for it right here. But thankfully, it was just like the box design, and they are like the white speakers. So just kind of show you guys what they look like. This is me my first time seeing them too. But yeah, like I said, you guys made this possible, and I'm grateful. Another reason I wanted these also is because like, these speakers are a little bit bigger. I want something smaller, and also the Steel Series speakers are black, and I want something to kind of match my computer aesthetics. So yeah, this is pretty much what they look like. These little tiny ones, they have RGB to them, so they're little tiny speakers. Actually got a little bit of weight to them. So yeah, it has like little RGB things on the side. I'll definitely be like hooking these up sometime tonight and everything. But yeah, I just kind of like want to have something like a little bit, smaller. Because if I can kind of like pull this one around over here, maybe. I don't know if I can. Yeah, you kind of like see like how big. I mean, this is like a little bit further in, but this is how big like the Steel Series ones are. And they are bad speakers. Like the Steel Series ones are good. Like I said, I just want to have something else so smaller, fit my the widest deck I'm going for with like a lot of my stuff, and also just want something that where I didn't actually need any software to use the speakers. I can just plug them in and they'll be good to go. So yeah, gonna have some fun like tinkering around with those later. But again, another thing is that of course I wanted to be able to like make sure I give these speakers to Amber when I take like my old computer up to her so she can have like some speakers to work with for her desktop and everything. Because she doesn't have to worry about that with the laptop, because the laptop has built-in like speakers, and she said I think she says use her headset for a lot of stuff. At least this way, she'll have like actual speakers.
I use a headset just because it's a wired one and it's easier to just grab it and go half the time.
All right, but either way. But again, thank you guys for making it happen. I mean, I know like some might see it as like a small thing. Oh, it's just a pair of speakers. It's speakers that people help me get to continue, that pretty much to upgrade my stream setup. That I use like to make content for them. And obviously the speakers aren't really anything that's going to really affect my streams. I ain't going to really be on the stream side of things. It's going to be just kind of like my setup where I'm just listening to music or watching movies and everything. So it's not really going to be something that's kind of like really going to help on the stream side of things outside maybe cutting down a little bit of extra software that's like I'm using. So maybe I don't think it's going to really affect how well my computer runs. Like I don't think
But it's something to make you happy at least.
Yeah. And
you've got
again,
a lot of people around you who really care. Like,
yeah.
They show up in your streams that, watch the little shorts and stuff like that. Because, like, you've got it monetized and stuff still, I think, right?
Yeah. Well, the shorts, unfortunately, the thing about the shorts is that one thing I've learned is that, shorts, when you activate monetization on them, you can't remove it. I was able to like take like the monetization off on like, all my main content. And that's the thing, like, as I've said months back, when I hit 1,000, I went on and enabled like, the monetization on like all my videos, Rogues, like all my streams, but I took it off there right afterwards because like not long afterwards, I went through and like manually like removed it from all my videos because I didn't really like how YouTube had set up where it seemed like it showed like seemed like almost like they had like countless ad breaks throughout the video. Instead, it wouldn't play all of them. But I had this whole concern. It's like, well, I don't want my viewers to be getting hit by all these ad breaks. So I turned it off because I was like, I'd rather like take like a little hit to revenue, if it means like, my viewers can like have like a better experience where they're not getting hit by ads all the time. And some like, people have said, oh, well, don't worry about it. Turn it back on. Like, make your money and everything. But maybe at some point I will. But, right now I'm just like focused on trying to make sure you guys have like a more like, less invasive, experience. Like those who come by and watch my streams on YouTube, I want them to have like less invasive experience. I mean, shorts, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. It's only gonna be like a few seconds, like a few like seconds worth of time compared to like.
It's often like, they put another video in between like the rest of your videos if you like go through like and click on your page and stuff, because I flip through like your shorts and stuff and it'll be like, every 2 or 3 it'll show like another video that was more of a sponsored post kind of thing.
Yeah, so maybe at some point I'll do like, ask for feedback from people and ask them like, should I like, turn the ads back on? But for now they're staying off other than the shorts, which I can't turn them off. But still, you guys are like have made like this little upgrade in my stream setup, it's a more personal thing happen.
Yeah.
And of course I'm going to express my gratitude. Because, as I've continued to say, wherever I get as a content creator, it's going to be because of those who support me and everything. And, it's a group effort thing. It's not all me. I mean, it's not all about me. It's about those who support me. And I can only hope that someday if I do make some of this, I can maybe do like giveaways every so often and make sure I can kind of give back to you guys. So maybe one day we'll reach that point and I can make sure that some of you who supported me get something back out of it. I know there are those here who support me just because they want to. Hopefully one day I can get, because it was back when I was on Mixer, I was like doing giveaways every so often for games and everything, though some people definitely took advantage of it and tried to like come in with alt accounts, just try to like boost their chances. But hopefully someday I can start doing more giveaways for you guys and try to find like more ways to pay it back. Yeah. But at the very least right now I'm just going to try to like, still continue to put out good content for you guys the best I can. So anyways, Nouveau House or whatever. I'm actually interested to see like how this is going to look once it's clean. All right. Also, I'm just curious, do we have any, like, new furniture? I mean, we got a piano.
Mm-hmm.
Bad.
Pew pew. Or something.
Well, I'm gonna use my ultimate technique. Ninja Vanish. think I might like how this looks in the end.
I hear the kittens meowing.
All right. Is it red? Is it red? Oh, yeah. Man of taste, or someone of taste.
Your thing is red that it shows on the dirt.
Wait, Wishy. You know whose house you're cleaning, right? Do not ruin this for me, Harper. I like this house now. Do not tell me it's the mayor's house.
It's gonna be a mayor's. I'm gonna laugh if it is.
And of course, he drags it out.
So hard.
All things considered. Oh, it's white and red. It's a house made for me.
So if it ends up being the mayor's house, you've taken their cat, you know.
Hey, don't stop me now. No, I mean, hey, no, I know. Ain't no one gonna stop me if we took his cat and everything. Which actually, realistically, we didn't take his cat. He gave the cat to us, and then after everything like calmed down, he wanted it back. I was like, no, you're not getting Ulysses. Those cats are ours. Yeah, in the last game, he actually gives you Ulysses. I think, like, he pretty much was like you.
I'm just sitting there thinking, I would destroy worlds for Squeak. You better not try me.
Because it's just like, he pretty much, passed like the cat off on us, abandoned it, hauled ass like when he was in legal trouble, and came back wanting it back. I was like, no, dude, sorry, yeah, we're taking much better care of Ulysses.
That is our cat now.
Harper, do not. Xavion Lesage, the legendary lawyer. Apparently, they were all set to take down the mayor years ago. Okay, sounds like a man of taste.
Okay, that sounds better.
But after being fooled by a dirty jury, he got so disillusioned that he went into seclusion, has been there ever since.
The little frog's sweet.
So what's the deal? Like, so why they make it seem like it's so bad that we're clean this dude's house? Like we're doing him a favor.
And thank you for the reminder, Cyber.
Do you actually picture something along the lines of like he comes outside and is like, wait, what are you doing? And it's like, listen, me and you have a common goal. We're both like about trying to clean up what is dirty and filthy in this country. It's like I cleaned up your house. You tried to clean up like all the filth that the mayor like put on the city. So I ask of you, will you join us in our cause? And also, will you pay us like $200 because we got like cats to feed? And honestly, I mean, I was wondering if they were trying to go in like Daredevil reference territory because like we got the friggin' Pratley the Kingpin with the mayor here and everything.
I can't wait to watch more of that show.
Yeah.
This is so good.
I guess like I'm kind of like just waiting until like maybe they finish it because it's gonna be like like the beginning of May because they're pretty much trying to like wrap it up before like get it all out there. I say finish it, I mean like get like the entirety of it out to watch because they're definitely trying to do it before like the Punisher special, and that's gonna be good too. I bet.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely like this iteration of that character for sure.
I just hope that like with everything they're doing, we do eventually get some more from Moon Knight and they do him proper because God knows Moon Knight's gritty.
Yeah. Moon Knight's an interesting one because I've had no less than 3 or 4 people warn me not to watch it. With like some of my past trauma or stuff like that, and I'm just like, what's so bad about it?
Wishy, do you think we should ask Xavion if it's okay to be here? It's like they're scared of him.
Huh.
My golden rule is never get on the bad side of good people. I'll reach out. So that's the thing, it just seems like they just don't want to hurt him. Or don't want to upset him.
Yeah.
Hopefully
That's all it is.
And also, I guess I made like the whole thing like one of the last people you want to break the law on is like is a lawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Moon Knight, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I watched it. I don't really know like what the problem like really would have been with it, like you seeing it and everything. I'm not
Yeah.
entirely, but it was a good show.
The person who said that, like, they've been wrong about quite a few things. It's like, but they've also been, when they've been right, they've been really right. So, like, I don't, like, one of those I'm never sure if they're truly warning me or if it's just one of their overprotective bits.
I will say if there was anything about it as far as like, you know, anything abusive or whatever. I mean, that's the thing. There was nothing really anything as far as abusive relationships in the show.
Yeah.
Now, if anything,
There's a couple of people who try to like warn me trying to be overprotective, and they don't realize how many kind of fucked up niche horror films I've watched in my life. Because like I've seen some movies that I won't even show you. Level bad. And I know you like some gritty horror sometimes.
yeah, I mean, and the truth to it was like Moon Knight wasn't even actually like really like a gory show. I mean, they definitely could have went that territory because like the comics.
Yeah.
Let's just say like Moon Knight is a bit of a. Man, Xavier on the stage, it's an honor. We just wanted to make sure you're fine being here today. That we're fine being here today. Oh, this shit. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, I admit that when you first started working, I was tempted to open a window, holler at Pearson versus Kinksy 1995 at you, and get you scored from the premises. Well? But actually, I'm quite enjoying the ambiance. Aw.
I mean, it is satisfying.
Maybe just be like, you know, he's just happy that someone's, you know, doing something for him.
Yeah.
But no, like, but pretty much just to put in perspective for Moon Knight, I think I kind of explained this before, but Taskmaster, there's two people that he pretty much, you know, won't copy. Like, as far as, for those who don't know, Taskmaster, he's a Marvel Comics character who has, like, photographic, it basically goes beyond photographic memory. He has photographic reflexes to where he can pretty much mimic someone verbatim just by watching them. Like, so he actually can, like, learn how to fight like Captain America, you know, and things like that. So it's just like he obviously can't mimic supernatural abilities, but like I think there was like one thing like for him is that like, you know, when he was a kid or when he was in high school, he pretty much, you know, ended up becoming like a star, like, you know, football player on his team just from like watching like some NFL tapes. And so he actually pretty much became like a star football player just from watching like NFL, like, you know, videos and everything. There's two people, however, that he won't mimic. One of them more specifically, he can't mimic him, which is Deadpool, because Deadpool's so unpredictable. Deadpool doesn't actually have like a fighting style, so Taskmaster can't mimic him. And the other one is Moon Knight, because Moon Knight's fighting style is too extreme. Because Moon Knight would actually literally would actually take, you know, like a punch instead of dodge one if it meant like, you know, getting closer to an opponent, like, you know, to beat the shit out of them. So he actually willingly let himself get hit. And there was like one comic where Jeff Jefferson, the Dirt Fighter, our mutual cleanup of the country continues apace. How soon can you get to the recreation grounds? What the hell? A whole ass blimp? Let me check something real quick. I'm just trying to remember here. Is that the mayor?
Ooh, I like their plants. They have a lot of plants in there.
You see, I'm not the fan. So, here's what pisses me off. Our mutual cleanup of the country, that's the mayor that's want to try to put us on that job. And it's like, you know, you propaganda spewing son of a bitch. But no,
Just a bit.
see, it would have been me. It's like, you know, will you help me? I was like, no, I'm just fine. No, I'm just gonna sit back here, you know, feeding Ulysses. They said hi. They said hi, by the way. But you won't give me that cat back. You will go fuck yourself. Like, imagine, like, you know, you pretty much just, like, what dirty language. Like, look, okay, you know, if you want, like, this entire job to be squeaky clean just because I'm a power washer, doesn't mean you're gonna get, like, you want everything to be squeaky clean, it's gonna, you know, you want me to keep my mouth, you know, not be, you know, use filthy language, you got to pay me.
The only thing I clean is buildings, not things that I say. Most of it.
So that's the thing, Mayor. You know, I clean buildings pretty thoroughly, but just because I brush my teeth doesn't mean my mouth is that clean. I don't know.
Oh, I like this like side detail on this edge.
But yeah, but what I was pretty much saying about Moon Knight earlier was that there was one comic where him and Taskmaster were going at it, and he legitimately scared the crap out of Taskmaster because, like, you know, I think like Taskmaster was trying to shoot him with a crossbow. Moon Knight took the shot, like got shot, like, you know, with like Taskmaster's bow, kept coming at him, and by the time he got up on Taskmaster, Taskmaster was basically screaming for Moon Knight to leave him alone. So you got this dude that pretty much, you know, can copy, like, normally is pretty cocky and everything, can copy, like, you know, other characters, like other characters' fighting styles, and this dude was so extreme, basically just like he actually legitimately scared Taskmaster to the point that he was like pretty much screaming for him to back off. So yeah, Moon Knight is kind of extreme. I mean, his earlier stuff isn't as bad, and honestly, you know, some of his older stuff you can't really take too seriously. Like one of his earlier comics or whatever, there's like these guys that pretty much hired him, I think, to take out Werewolf by Night. And
I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of some of the comics.
Yeah, I mean, I got like the omnibus, like the older stuff, like his first appearance and everything, because he first appeared in Werewolf by Night. And I remember like one of the comments, I can't remember if it was the one like, you know, right after he pretty much, you know, realized the Werewolf by Night wasn't bad. Like multiple times, like I was like, okay, great. Now I'm realizing old school Moon Knight was a fat shamer, because like just multiple times, like, you know, he pretty much just like, I kid you not, I'm gonna like, you know, look it up right here so you guys can see this. I kid y'all not, like this was a comic panel back in, you know, in the day. And that's the kind of fight I support, lard butts. Yeah, that was his. He kept calling them lard butts throughout the comment. I was like, huh? I was like, wait, what? So yeah, badass, like, you know, former mercenary, because that's the thing. He actually has like, you know, split personalities, and one of them is like, you know, he's like, one of the things like he's a millionaire playboy. One is like, you know, he's like a mercenary, and then there's Jake Lockley, who's like his whole other thing. Jake Lockley's like a cab driver, but like in the old and like in the newer stuff. Well, Jake Lockley's kind of terrifying, but what bits I've seen of him. But yeah, he just basically kept calling these guys lard butts. And I was like, huh? But that was an interesting time in comics, I think. But yeah, but yeah, the whole point, what I was saying is that Moon Knight pretty much is, a lot of people like said they would love to see like him throw down with Batman, which, because he basically is in a lot of ways like Marvel's version of Batman. I mean, it's kind of debatable, because some would say Black Panther's Marvel version of Batman, because, you know, he has the technology and the martial arts and everything. It's just like, you know, T'Challa's like, you know, enhanced, like, you know, he has like the whole, you know, the herb thing, you know, the heart-shaped herb. It also helps I can detect from the manager and the manner in which you clean the first 49% of my house that you tend to do a thorough job. I like how you actually said the actual percentage.
Oh yeah.
So, this guy's good.
I like that it hit before the 50% mark there.
Yeah, pretty much it's just like what was I saying? But yeah, like when you really look at like what we consider like Marvel's version of Batman, some would say Iron Man, but obviously, yes, some of like, you know, Batman's armors he used would probably be comparable to like Tony's, but I probably would say that Moon Knight would probably be like the closest, because, you know, they're basically definitely fall more into the vigilante aspect. You know, Iron Man's like a pure superhero.
I can see that.
Same with T'Challa. Same with like Black Panther. But Moon Knight's a full-on vigilante. Like like a lot of his tactics and everything. You know, he's definitely like more of a street cleaner type. You know, kind of like, you know, pretty much right there with like Spidey and them, like the ones that pretty much, you know, take on a cosmic level threat if needed, but otherwise mostly they're just kind of like, you know, just doing like city-based threats. But I mean, they would actually probably go down hard, but I mean, I probably would have to still give it to Bruce, because, you know, this whole thing, like, you know, him, like, you know, more martial arts training, but they both got the gadgets and everything. They both have, like, you know, the fancy, you know, vehicles and all that. But the problem with, like, Moon Knight, the thing about Moon Knight is that he's a bit more unhinged.
Yeah.
And this is the dude who also, like, in one of his comics, like, you know, like, during one of the final conversations with him and his arch enemy, you know, Bushman, and pretty much they both, like, you know, fell off a building. I think, like, both of Mark, you know, Moon Knight's legs got broken. And by the time it was over, I think like Bushman, I think like a big chunk of his face off and everything. 'Cause he had like these metal teeth, and by the time it was all over, like Mark got the upper hand on him and carved his face like right off of carved his face right off the head, and pretty much offered it to Khonshu, because he's pretty much the employee of Khonshu, the Egyptian god. So if I ended up being if I was a thug and I ended up having to deal with either Batman or Moon Knight, I'd probably still pick Batman, because Batman would probably break my bones and everything, but Moon Knight would have no qualms about actually killing me.
Yeah.
I still think
Batman seems a little more survivable. You're still gonna have a bad time, but.
And plus, at the same time, I'd rather keep some of my dignity. Like with Batman, it's like, okay, yeah, I got with my Batman, it's because I see this as like a rite of passage, or as a good thing that he actually saw me as worth coming in and beating the shit out of, or because the thing about Moon Knight is that one comment, he was trying to hold a building up, and he was able to kind of lock the legs in his armor and everything, because he had some thugs closing in on him. And I remember correctly, I think he basically got out of the armor was right there holding the building up still, and he was beating the crap out of a bunch of thugs in his underwear. I am dead serious. This is actually something I remember happening in one of the comics.
I was about to say, because that sounds like one of the few parts that I do remember about those comics.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the more some of them.
Supposed to be getting into them, but I vaguely remember reading something like that with them.
Yeah, it was one of the more current ones, not the older stuff.
Yeah, I just couldn't remember when I had gotten a hold of some of it. But that sounds familiar though.
Yep, he did. Yep. It was a whole thing. Yeah, he did actually beat the crap out of a bunch of thugs in his underwear. Vengeance of the Moon Knight. Yeah. So it was a whole thing. I wasn't imagining it or trying to
Yeah, when did that one come out?
Vengeance of the Moon Knight.
I'm trying to see if that. When I would have gotten into that one.
See, if I got beat down by something like that, where my ass would have stayed down, even if I wasn't crippled. Vengeance of the Moon Knight came out. Oh wow, that's a. It says 2024, but I swear that happened before that. Apparently, he did it again.
I could have sworn I saw something like that. I don't remember what was involved. I just remember he was fighting in his underwear.
Yeah, but apparently he did it again, because I know it happened prior to that. But apparently, it was a repeat. I know this happened years ago. Yeah, I read about it on a wiki. Yeah, I read about it on a wiki. So apparently that was such a funny. It was such a known moment. He had him do it again.
Now it's gonna bug me until I find out. I was like, wait a minute. Well, which part did I read?
Alright, Xavion again. Curious. Several hairs from a British short hair transferred from your person to my windsill. Uh-oh. He's thorough! It appears you still have possession of the mayor's cat. And it's... Hey, look. That should be something you should be happy about.
Our cat. Not the mayor's cat.
Okay, honestly, he's already become one of my favorite. I actually, he's definitely become one of my favorite characters. Just a little bit
I really like the building style.
I like the fact, outside of his style, in buildings, where he wanted to try to take down the mayor. It was kind of funny how the mayor's want us to do a job for him right after this.
Kind of funny. I love those scenes.
Mm-hmm. Break will be starting soon, guys. I'm probably just gonna keep it going. But honestly, I kind of got to the point where I just feel like I just like want to do, like, you know, just do the BRB for the opening ad break and then just keep things running for the rest. But I just like don't like the thought of like people like missing. I just don't like the thought of like people like missing stuff like during the stream and everything. But
Yeah. I would probably like do the little breaks and stuff like that with that. But I can never keep up with it. So I just like let them roll on my end.
it kind of feels like
missed can be seen after it, at the very least, if it was something important.
I guess it's kind of like more of a situational thing. Like if I'm playing a game and there's like an intense moment, I can't really like, you know, go to the ad break, and or it's like happens near the ad break and I can't like just like, you know, have like a lax moment. I was like, okay guys, I'll be right back, and I can just like kind of like pause. Yeah, Xavion, about that, the mayor's been demanding Ulysses' bag. Where do we stand? He's not getting that cat back.
Hey, maybe, you know, what if they were trying to get us on the lawyer's good side, just so we can have the lawyer to get the cat?
Ah, shit. Well, did you have an official transfer of guardianship? If not, then I'm afraid he has a case. He ain't getting that cat back. Oh, no, we didn't. Okay, thanks.
Those kittens are ours, though. I will fist fight the mayor over Sweet. That is my Sweet.
Now, I'm pretty sure the way this game's gonna go, like, he's not gonna get the cat back.
All I know is Squeak is mine. That is my little fuzzy baby.
Now, for things like this where there's really no point, like, I mean, I won't go to a BRB, but it's just, I feel like if it's like it's a really important moment in a game where I don't want people to miss, I'll pause it. I guess it's more like situational.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's whatever's easiest on you.
Personally, I wish there was a way that, like, you when ad breaks happen, it'll be like a thing where people can still like watch the gameplay and the ad will always be off to the side.
At least I've noticed when people have it pulled up on the computer, it'll often show like the video part of the gameplay on the side in a little bubble.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be as bad if you could at least like mute the ads. Like, yeah, size the thing down, but have it where you can basically mute the ads and still like hear the game.
I'm just glad it at least has it where you can see it, from what I can tell. It's always a tough call.
Yeah. I think how we might actually handle things tonight with like movie night here, because you're that's the thing. I do want to continue Twisted Metal. Honestly, I would like for us to get caught up.
I mean, if you do want to do that, like,
We got like the weekend where we can watch like, you know, some cheesy horror. It's just mainly what I'm thinking. How I might go about things is because I want to go and hit the grocery store real quick after that, after we finish the stream up. I'm thinking I might go do that. Then we'll watch a couple episodes of Twisted Metal, and then I'll do the Castlevania stream.
I mean, that could work. I mean, after all, we have Rocket Nachos left at home and all. So, we've got this swish. These little frames are hard in the conservatory thing.
I've also been trying to get better about like doing streams like immediately back to back as well. So
Yeah.
like I would have been live like with this late. I would have been ready for this earlier. Like ready to stream earlier. I would have done like Order of Ecclesia to start things off, but I definitely need some rest.
I mean, I'm glad we were able to get to this, to kind of get it out of the way. And so, like, cause, like it's a good time of day for me. Like, you know, midday, 3 p.m. tends to be pretty good. I'm starting some stuff.
And also, I do know like Another thing is that I only did like one clip on YouTube today and everything because I need to go back. I need to get more like stuff added, like, you know, from Twitch to YouTube, because I had like all those clips and I only like, you know, got like a
Yeah.
partial amount of them. I need to go through and add more so I can do more shorts. We only did one today.
Yeah, I've got a lot of back end work on this similar. I know I need to get the shorts for the super battle golf stuff. Instead of putting it off further again, pretty much.
Okay. At least we're almost done with the house, all things considered. I figure that it shouldn't be that hard for us to clean a blimp, so we may go in and do that one. I mean, because I think it's like,
Yeah.
you figure like a blimp wouldn't have like a whole bunch of like weird edges to it.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah, that setting that seems to work so well for you, it's so complicated for me.
We're talking about like the back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It definitely can like wear on your wrist and everything. I mean, it's more effective, but I like that they put it in. Honestly, I feel like the main thing about it also is just the fact that people could probably like just like, you know, control how much they go back and forth. Like, because me, I do like this, so others could probably like do it like in a more smoother, like slower fashion. It might be easier on the wrist, but this should take care of the wall. Unless like the wall's like two okay, so the wall's like two separate one. All right, that was weird. All right, this should do it. There we go. I definitely am digging this house.
Yeah.
Also, there's another game that was announced. I know it's probably nothing you'd play, but definitely probably be like a pretty, you know, fun one for me, Rocket, and Matt to get into.
Interesting.
It's basically, some people were saying it pretty much like made them think of like blueprints in a way, but horror. You pretty much all sit at a table, you play like a card game, and it like basically how you play, like the cards can actually influence like, you know, the layout of the house, and you have like different monsters that'll show up.
Interesting.
So, I know that's one that me and Mac would definitely be mouthing off on, because like all it takes like is the wrong card, or because all it takes is just like the wrong card. But it's like you pretty much just sit there and I'll show you the trailer after this is done. I mean, it seemed like it would have been really interesting, like a fun one to get into, because it's like all the types of enemies. One being a puppet, which I'm worried about, but
Yeah, I can see you having some interesting trouble with that.
a little more on the balcony right here. What you just got, I think.
Maybe. What else do we have? Oh, that's easy enough.
Oops.
I shall go with... It was the spot under the ladder. That was the problem with that one.
Our front eaves. All right, I'll get this one. I think we got it the same exact time right there.
Yeah, there's a spot on the corner. This is a cute little house, though.
Yeah. Imagine he just let it, like, you know, fall and disappear just so people would leave him alone. People would think like it was abandoned or something.
I mean, probably what he did.
I was rather hoping to employ the hilarious refrain you'd missed a bit and back it up with photographic evidence, but you didn't, so I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, basically you missed a spot. And back. Okay, so yeah, impressive. I think we earned a friend here. Oh, this jackass though. Let's just. I can already tell it's gonna be ugly. I trust you heard about all the disgraceful scenes at the side of that fishman statue. Way too much fuss over what is frankly the theft of a couple of chunks of colored glass from a very old and very poor piece of art. I'll whoop your ass just for that. That piece of art saved our lives, jerk. Oh wait, that's right. You wouldn't know because you freaking hightailed it so you didn't see what happened. Naturally, I responded immediately by sending my airship to reassure the gathering crowd. Well, between you and me, we were in the area anyway, notifying any desert dwelling outliers of my victory in the country elections. Yeah, why don't you explain to us like why everything ended up so dirty? 'Cause I don't think it was just like, you know, a dust storm. I can only hope he flew over them with some very obnoxiously, horribly colored. Oh my god, this thing looks like.
I'm a kitty cat.
Amber, this thing is gonna be ugly as hell. I can already tell. Let me see.
I have the kitty cat.
Oh my god, look, what is this freaking... No.
I feel like I got the wrong cat suit.
This thing's gonna be a nightmare. I swear it looks like he just pretty much joinked this right out of Futurama or something.
Oh, that's a loaf. That's a hell of a loaf.
Oh, it's loafing.
It's so cute.
Okay, I want to imagine. Wait, hold on. I see the handprints right here. I can imagine like someone just tried to like, you know, pretty much just. Why is there handprints on it? Could you actually imagine like, you know, he basically flew this in the wrong airspace and then like, you know, that's actually him. He got like held up against it, like, and the cops got a hold of his ass.
That's not what I was assuming, seeing handprints against something, but
I don't even want to imagine him doing anything like that.
I wasn't assuming him, but those hands are back against the wall. All I know.
Would you take a look at this curious college of befoulment dirt finder? We must have flown through some kind of dirt cloud. We were spotless when we took off. Oh no, I bet you he's trying to hide the fact they probably egged the hell out of his blimp. With all that extra weight from the dirt, we were lucky to make it to the recreational grounds in one piece. You just never take responsibility. He just never wants to take responsibility. Okay, hold on a sec. So I take it back, but only because like I feel like he stole this from someone. It looks like he might have joined this from the Joker.
I mean, that reminds me of a couple things.
So the Clown Prince of Grime. I'm just going to get this out of the way, so we can just hear what all bullshit he has to like run out of his mouth. I swear, if he did, he better not bring up that cat.
End up having a custody battle over a cat.
I can just imagine like he tried to take Ulysses back and she just scratches the hell out of him. It's like, dude, you named it Ulysses where you didn't even know what the gender of it was.
I still need to name the kitten Saucehead at some point. They're getting so big already, and I haven't come up with names. Meanwhile, I think like the neighbor's kid has given the white and black one like 4 different names so far. and it's kind of adorable. And I forgot which one she tried to name Pie. She tried to name one of the striped ones Pie. But she's adorable. Still keep joking that I might let the internet name one of them though. Not sure on that. I'd have to have rules. Like, you know. No. Like, you know. Bad. I feel like that would cause some interesting chaos.
You know, I'm gonna go and like get the worst of this out of the way. I'm going up top.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Probably gonna finish up more of like the broad details of this lower section first.
I actually think I'm gonna like switch back mode. Hang on. I'm not gonna lie, it actually works pretty well up here. It's the dish.
Yeah.
Kind of like going back and forth. I guess because like it's a narrower platform.
It's got some quirks to it, but when you figure them out, it's kind of really fun pushing the limits of like what it can do. Like me having fun turning every surface into a floor. I don't care if it's upside down. It is floor. At this point.
I, for one, will not be blaming the security force for the heist of the gyms. Here we go.
Oh, yep. He's getting started on his stories on that.
It's an elite unit, and how anyone got past him is almost beyond imagination.
I mean, what's beyond imagination is, you know, how much this guy wants to blame the dirt for.
Also, don't we all switch off from time to time? Yeah, I mean, you switch right on off. I mean, like, you know, you let the entire country, I think. Whatever it was you did, like, you know, when things were getting real. Switch off your mayoral duties and hauled ass.
Oh, the entire bottom of this is dirty too.
Of course it is. I like it. Switch back down. Hold on.
This thing is pretty effective under here, though. I will say that. Whenever we get done with the main game for this, are you wanting to do some of the DLC too, or?
Yeah, like I said,
are you planning to call it
I
there?
do want to yeah, I mean we're gonna be doing DLC for this and everything. That's just like the Adventure Time one, like I said, I'm not really the most like I'm not really the most caught up on it.
Yeah. Same, honestly.
Like the series, like I've had like respect for, I just never really sat down and watched it.
Yeah. A lot of my friends really love it.
Let's see here. I take it back. The stupid thing like has like actually did manage to have like some nooks and crannies to it. It's just mainly, I guess,
yeah.
it's not really. I guess it's mainly more along the lines of just like how it's the curvature down here.
You should see what I'm dealing with this freaking pole slash guard rail slash thing. I'm kind of getting an angle that I can even get this thing to kind of work and kind of get like the bulk amounts of some of it. There's a weird angle some of it.
Yeah, at least once I get this cleaned up or whatever, some of the worst will be out of the way.
I will cheese it and still get this at some point.
Axel Lummox. How soon can you get to a fumarole, boss? I had to size up cement mixer comes unstuck or I do. Y'all keep on like trying to lure us back in with more jobs. Which that one wouldn't take too long either, but
Yeah.
appreciate you, Miri.
Hi, Miri.
Just shout out real quick.
Definitely.
Mariona.
Okay.
I think I bought something. Oops.
Just keep pressing all the buttons. You got this.
Is my thing broken?
It's where I see it on my end. Like, it did it like twice on my end, where I can see it. With the shared chat.
It didn't show her It's supposed to show like her clip.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Let's see if it works for me.
And I'm saying, last scene playing, and it didn't even
See, it
spell
worked for
that
me.
in. Huh. That's
I
weird.
was like, why is there a pole in my face?
Wow.
What's happening here? What is this?
Why is that bigger? What the heck?
I spelled her name wrong. I spelled her name wrong.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
I spelled it Marona. That was on me.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it close enough, like, on my end,
That's that pole.
I'll get it right
to
this
be
time.
able to tell on that one bit. I know you'll get it.
Like that. Got it.
There we go.
There she is,
go.
Rogues.
Okay, you know what? I'll do it if everybody else in chat agrees. But other than that,
Alright,
I'm probably
guys, go
gonna
and follow her.
for treasure.
Alright.
Times the charm.
No, don't lie. That's what I'm saying. For starters, don't do this. And secondly, honestly, I don't want her to be very.
Did Mayor
creeped
Dork
out
say anything
by
else like
me,
while I was on the
otherwise
pause thing?
We might just
not
potentially
that
like
I'm aware
lose
of.
a fight. Because I just would not want to freaking talk to you.
I was also distracted by what you were doing, but I don't think it happened.
I wonder if they have like a
it
text
would've done
log thing we can
ding or
check.
something.
Okay. Oh shoot!
Well, something happened on her stream.
No!
I love how I'm completely using this tool improperly and loving every second of it.
I'm taking a break from up there. I'm gonna go back and work on this right here for a second.
Oh, that thing's tall over there.
I still say this might be one of the
There we go.
ugliest blimps I've ever seen. Regardless of how much it makes me think of Joker.
I definitely had some interesting color choices with it.
That's right. I mean, you know, he must be
realized
joking. He
this.
thinks he's getting that cat back though.
Just
I guess-
realized there's two of these with the stairs.
Hold on, I bet you. No, it's not clean. It's not dirty up under there.
I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? Getting too close to this edge over here.
All right, there we go.
Oh, there's like a lake over there.
Yeah, I would say we could just like drive this thing into it where we don't want to like contribute to pollution.
Yeah. I have a lot of experience holding on to the back end of a blimp from all the times we played Gang Beasts.
Yeah, I definitely want to get back to that eventually.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I could totally see us getting, like, everybody in on that one. Ah, shit! I fell off. Oh, I'm kind of happy to be stuck right here. It's a pretty good spot.
Or it's gonna be one of those types where we gotta like be very thorough in cleaning it. Like it's not really gonna be holding our hands as much on.
Yep, definitely seems that way.
It's saying like the envelope top panelware, but I mean it's mostly spotless. Few things aside, and Jesus.
always the ones that look easy that end up not being easy. I swear.
Makes sense, like, you know, the mayor hired us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that explains it. No, the top panel's like 2 different parts, so never mind.
I am getting more done by jumping holding this thing than I am by moving it. Oh god, I'm basically Tigger. I got this suit, and I'm sitting here just jumping to clean. I'm basically Tigger. Right now.
Oh, that's how they're getting it. It's in the seams.
Yep. I've already
There
noticed
went.
that a little bit. Mm-hmm. I love how on my screen it looks like you're just like shooting that off like into a random direction.
I would do no such thing. Honestly, I'm just getting tired, like, end up like having to take jobs for this dick vessel.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Thankfully that cleared itself relatively quickly. You know what? It's doing something at least. I've got that going for me. At least it's something. At least I got something out of that.
I swear to Christ, this thing is ugly. It gets uglier the more I clean it.
It's probably because it's all pink and shit.
No, I guess it's probably because it belongs to him.
Whatever. Yeah, that could be a thing too.
Guilty by association. Or filthy by association.
Something like that.
One thing I think we can agree on is that the statue is practically worthless now, so there's 0 point in the security force hanging around. We can't agree on that, but on it being worthless. But I can agree that y'all need to like, get the hell on out of here. Tell you something else. I won't miss paying to get that darn statue cleaned every single day. First off, we cleaned it in the first place, dork. Like I said, you better pay us properly. Speaking of which, of course, $900 for this. And like you notice, he always gimps us on the freaking money. And for some reason, like the mayor, pays us less than others. Probably would. He's about as bad as Farquaad was in the Shrek DLC in the first game.
I can see that.
Okay. Should be able to get the.
Kind of looks like I drew a really weird cat on that second section there. I don't know. Kind of like the random little scratch art stuff as a kid. Where it have all the rainbow color underneath.
Yeah.
They made it to where I can't as easily use just my favorite thing on it all. Big ass dome camera. Looks like an eyeball on a fish or some shit. Or a eyeball on a fishing lure.
You know he's nosy.
What is he using that camera for? I mean, not much because it was dirty, but still. I feel like a screensaver bouncing around.
I mean... Okay, let me see here.
Oh, that's pretentious.
What?
The side with the little ribbon and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or gaudy, whatever else you want to call it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Get our cat off of your blimp.
Yeah.
My pretty baby. See, even you botched the freaking eyes on it. Do you not know that your cat has green eyes?
Probably not.
Well, you didn't know the cat's gender either, so.
That was a hello. He's so cute. I love how I can literally jump on top of this and pet the cat.
You got your picture the mayor comes to try to, get Ulysses and she just slaps the shit out of him?
Am I just standing on, this, side ledge on... I don't care. I could have pet the cat. that's so fun. It does nothing, but it makes me happy because it sounds funny. Oh, there's so much more.
I think like I like get a bit off the roof and everything, so.
At least this bottom edge I can kind of still get with the little floor cleaner thing.
DG, huh? What are you doing hosing down an airship in the middle of my recreation grounds? Look, we didn't park you here, all right? We're trying to, like, so you can get the hell on out of here with it. Please take care not to spray any flex back onto the bandstand. You can't afford any dirtification this close to the festival. Dumbass, I cleaned it. If we clean, look, dude, here's the deal, all right? You talking about flex. If we clean, like, you know, how bad this thing looked before, if we clean that, like, in record time, I'm pretty sure we'd be able to clean off a few little specks of dirt. It makes it sound like we parked it here. Yeah, we're trying to get this thing cleaned up so he can get the hell on out of here with it. Trust me, I don't want to look at it any more than you do. I wonder if he's like saying DG like Dirt General or something. I can't remember like what, because they got so many names for me in this.
Yeah, that's definitely all over the seams. I love how this is still, like, jumping and doing this is still working better for me than trying to use the normal.
It never works.
Kind of effective.
Yes, it's all that up there. Go there and get that in a second. If I'll go get it right now, go and wrap it up.
What about you're just staying on the ladder and I'm just wandering over here?
Should be able to get the rest of it now.
It's funny how we thought this was gonna be easier.
I mean, it is. It's just, it's like, it wasn't really the worst. It's just like, you know, it's such a massive thing. I mean, I guess it fits his dork's ego.
Modern problems, modern solutions. I can do this if I just put the thing close. There we go. Now I'm moving at better speeds. We got the stairs moved, so side is floor now. I got this.
Okay, that takes care of that. Oh, that explains. Yeah, well, that will explain a lot. Whenever that's a whole other side.
Might have to move this a little bit, but definitely let me get a good chunk faster.
Shit. Oh, that, yeah, there it is.
Oh, I still haven't gotten this side. That'll work.
Here we go, and now we're starting to see like the last little remnants. Saying it's up there. Okay, saying it's up there. I might put it a little too close.
It was working for what I was using it for. Yeah, it is a bit close. There we go. Like that. God, that's all in the seams. There we go.
Is that the whole ring, or is it separated? Okay, that was the whole ring.
That's a good question.
I got it. I guess not. I don't know. Things are confusing. Okay, that was a separate ring. Never mind. There's two different rings there. I like how we missed it. Hang on.
It's funny how many like edges this thing has. It's like, oh, it looked easy. Yes, it's always wants to look easy.
Let's see. Yeah, up there. Okay, we're getting it. A little bit more.
Oh yeah. That's so cheaty and I love it.
Huh?
Like getting through there on that. I was squeezing my thing in between the ladder and the support thing. So I didn't have to move it. There we go. Okay. Oh. This seems were, of course, a problem.
Okay, I'll get up there. It's up top.
Yeah, it's on the other side, actually, on a lot of this. I should probably move the other thing over.
No need.
I'm gonna fall at some point. Yep, there you go.
Really? The door again?
What's on the door? At least I got that.
Okay, and look, side panel. Okay, yeah, I see it. So yeah, this looks to me like it's all like one panel is the problem.
There's a lot of bits in the little seams. I mostly just keep seeing tiny specks, and I'm hoping to clean enough specks that it's good enough.
Like that?
There we go.
What the hell? Still not done.
It's the
So it
panel
did-
right behind it.
So yeah, it did count that one as one. Alright. Now I'll bring it over here.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's a lot of spots.
Got it. What the?
Something else. What else we got? Ah, the next one too. The other blue one over here.
No, you don't. Mine. Okay, we're gonna look a couple of
Definitely took us
dunces.
a minute.
Look at this. We look stupid as hell trying to clean this thing.
I mean, probably better than the mayor could have done.
Excellent
Yeah,
work,
most of that.
Dirt Finder. Next stop for my airship, the wonderful industrial town of Fumarole. To kick off my tour of the country. To be honest, I'll be glad to get that one out of the way. I already say they love me there, of course, but they're very in your face, which is why I'll be remaining 4,000 feet up. Oh, and don't think I forgot about my cat. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. We got a pretty damn good lawyer ourselves, probably. Either way, you're not getting that cat back. And if anything, gonna say you'll be hearing from my lawyers and everything. First off,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I wish we could have got. It's like motherfucker. I was like, I'll just have you know, I got manuscripts from the first game. I've got like, you know, see, that's literally all we could say. Like literally, that's the thing. It's like you don't have it in text or whatever. It's like I got the first game. See, realistically, there's a loophole there. It's like, do you have it in writing or whatever? Basically, you know, as far as like, you know, him like giving you the cat. It's like, well, I mean, I probably still got text messages from my last job, realistically speaking, where he actually outright gave me the cat. I didn't steal it. All right, we'll do this one. This one should take too long. This will be. We'll wrap it up. Actual lummox. So how to unpack all this? As far as I can tell, there are only two A lummoxes in the entire world, but we both live in the same county with entries in the same recruitment directory. Most of mine I know. I'm actual lummox. Hairstyle stored in there. The other A lummox is Arthur, who's a temporary supervisor, specializing in mining ops. Guess which one of us got called up to run things up here for the day? So I like how the hairstyles got like, you know, sent to the mining operation or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, this is caked on.
Oh, kitty. Hi, Bubbles.
Yeah, this is caked on.
Bubbles is over here in a ditch.
So you're gonna hate this cement mixer here. Now the rest of the stuff's gonna give me no problem, but the cement mixer, oh my god. So this morning I got a call from an agency asking me to get myself to a mine in Mount Rustless. That's weird, I think.
I'm not having a single problem.
Oh. But then I think, don't be judging me, McFrownerson. Miners need haircuts too.
I'm just letting it do the work for me.
Like we got two different styles here.
I just picked the largest one and went with it, so I ain't gotta move.
Well, I'm gonna get my cardio while I'm doing this. I need a treadmill. What the hell, I'm not moving on this thing. So I drive out here all excited, the possibilities, but when I ride, they immediately pop a hard hat on me. Not only is that extremely rude, but also, do you realize how long it took to get my pompadour looking like this, popping like this? Okay, that's my, it's this right here. So I phoned my agency guy, and he explained that he's put the wrong lummox. But you feel like a lummox, don't you? Fantastic, I think. Now what? Oh, there we go. Wait, 400.
It's not all that bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is that it was just that everything was kicked onto that, but now that we gotten past that, where it's not, yeah, that drum was like one of the worst parts.
There's a little cake on, but
AC guys tell me to improvise. He says that 93% of any job is one big confidence trick. Well, I could do the fandango before I could walk, so confidence is one thing I do have. Well, Scarabouche, I guess. This random bear on the front. I cobbled together a pop-up hairdressing salon, treat all the guys and girls to a spanking new angle. You should have seen them after a deep conditioning. They probably needed it. Like leaving lambs on a spring morning. Like I can only imagine, like if they're pretty much going down, it's like okay, well it's just gonna get like dirty, like immediately afterwards anyway. Like they don't even really bother wash their hair that often. I mean, I'm not saying that's how miners work, but you guys gotta think like they're probably gonna get like dirty, like so dirty, like so quickly afterwards. Like, they may even think like, why bother washing my hair? Or at the very least, they just like give it like quick like spritz or something, or just like wash in the shower like just with like a little bit of shampoo and conditioner, but not never actually bother deep condition it. So there's like still gunk in it.
I mean, honestly, in that kind of profession, you would kind of really want to scrub down because there's a lot of nasty stuff that could be in.
But I'm also
else
seeing what the
there.
problem is here. The reason why this is why it's hard getting this stuff off here. Rust.
Yeah.
I think it's rust.
Wouldn't be surprised. Of course, I'm here acting like a cat, standing on the side over here. Everything becomes floor.
Oh, this stuff is encrusted on there. Oof.
See, one thing I like about those little yellow circles, it kind of molds to whatever surface I'm aiming at. So I don't really have to think too hard on like aiming a lot. It's just kind of connect it to the surface and hope for best.
Yeah, I'll be glad when I get like my next power washer though. I mean, I'm not too far away from it, but it's gonna be a bit still. Unfortunately though, we got a bit carried away and left one of the mixers running. The cement dried, hence you're here. Now, realistically, I probably could actually sell my older mixers, my older ones back or whatever, and get the new one, an upgrade. Agency guys said if I didn't fix the stitch, they'd dock my pay for a year. No, ouchie very much. The thing is, you dock your pay for a year. This was a mistake, and you ending up here. I figured you wouldn't like. I like it basically made it sound like you're actually gonna stay employed with them. And it sounded like he actually like considering a change of profession, just like from like being out here. As always, the tires are gonna be like one of the worst parts of this. Let me try something real quick. Now we're talking. Your boy just got an upgrade. Alright. Coming at you now, Dirt. Oh! Oh.
I guess it's working well.
Well, you tell me. So yeah, and that's like, oh. Yep, you were the missing piece. Got my Prime Vista 3000.
Nice.
I had to sell some stuff to get it or whatever, but yeah, this Dirt ain't got stand no chance now. Oops.
Jeez. Okay. I hear that thing roaring over there, damn near.
Kinda, sorta. Yeah, it's just the problem with this is just, there's just so many little nooks here as well.
Oh yeah. Figuring out exactly where you need to stand on some of it.
Or I got like some money back, so I'm gonna like go ahead and get some more of my upgrades. Got close enough for the adaptable nozzle. There we go. Much better. This truck bed right here is the main problem. Not much longer though. I think, all right. Platform rail, water tank.
There we go.
This jet and flows angels. No, it's not. I need a hand flip my farmhouse next time. Annie Mall. My, can anyone get my name right? I'm gonna kill my agent because I know he's like, or whoever the hell he is. Like, I don't even know if I got an agent, but how they keep botching my friggin' name? It's BS. This is Arthur Lummis, the actual. This is Arthur Lummis, the actual temporary supervisor at Fortune's Mine. Public access mine is particularly prohibited. You shouldn't have been here. We need you to sign an NDA to the effect and trust that you will destroy any photographic evidence of your work. That said, the cleaning itself is outstanding. Please don't speak of any of this to anyone ever. I like how the lawyer could have easily sued us or whatever for being on his grounds, like, you know, uninvited. But this dork right here wants to try, like, you know, public access is mine is strictly. We're not the general public. We were hired to come here, just by the wrong people. That wasn't you. Might want to, like, you know, before you, like, you know, go try, like, you need to sign, like, you know, a non-disclosure. Talk about the non-disclosure. You need to go sign, like, you know, a change of name. Dork. Don't blame me for the fact that, you know, someone else screwed up.
I'm gonna sell that one for right now. I'm gonna keep the attachments that I've got and just go ahead and get like that next little bit up right there. I might go ahead and sell the attachments too.
All right. So, anyways, that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. It's definitely gonna probably be a later stream for Order of Ecclesia, and it's probably not really gonna be a long one. It's gonna be like a just like a little first look thing to get into it. But I'm gonna be heading up to the grocery store in a bit, and then as soon as I get back, we're gonna like watch like a little bit of something on Discord, and then I'll do the stream afterwards. I already got like the thumbnail set up for the stream. I just got like, you know, get the information in on the YouTube side of things and whatnot. But yeah, it's gonna be my first, like, you know, ever time playing Castlevania Order of Ecclesia, so it's gonna be a blind playthrough, and it's gonna be like then like the last of the Metroidvanias I have to play until like the new one comes out. But yeah, with that said though, I'll see who's live, so we can try to do like a quick raid.
Yeah.
Game definitely made me relax a little bit. But yeah, at least I want to see like where we are in the story now. I'm not quite halfway.
That's an interesting chair. Gothic chair, large.
We're not quite halfway there yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
I want to do a little something else though.
What's that?
I want a new van. The van is now red. And
Still need to get the paw gloves.
I think. Oh, did I accidentally sell my Swirl Force? I think I did.
Maybe.
I can easily get it back, no problem. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see. Wonder if we can get into somebody to raid. Don't know who all I'm following, if they're like live or not.
All right. Well, there's that. And let me go ahead and get on out of this rogues, and then we'll go ahead and do a raid, and I'll go hit the grocery store, and then for those on the on Discord who want to take part in movie night or watch on show night.
I know you've been raiding Miri a lot. Want to raid Miri together? Cause they're live.
And I want to kind of mix it up a little bit, find someone else.
Yeah.
I kind of like want to just try to even it out and like, you know, give others a chance and everything.
True there.
You know, I don't really ever have like too many people watching per se, but
Yeah. My friend the Musnick's live. And it's their last stream before they move.
I'm gonna try like raid channel, raid browser. Let me see like what I can find here. There's another few people playing Powerwash then, but of course I don't want like jobs to get spoiled for us. So
Yeah.
fortunately,
Yeah, I don't have too many friends that are alive right now.
okay. I'll probably try again tonight, Rogues. After the Castlevania stream. But yeah. But either way.
We get a hold of people a lot normally, so.
Yeah, I'll try again like during after the Castlevania stream. Don't know if I have any luck there because it's gonna be like a later one, but
Yeah.
at very least I have 2 chances tomorrow because I'll be doing Mouse PI for Hire as well as Axe of Blood demo, so I have 2 more chances then. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit the grocery store. So those who want to take part in the movie night, you got like a little bit of time to kind of get on in there. Just wait for me and everything. I shouldn't be too long. Just gotta get a little bit of sun for dinner tonight and all that. But yeah, I want to thank you those who came out and hung out with me and Amber for this one today. We got like several more jobs done. We're not quite the halfway point on the game yet, but still like enjoying it. But definitely it was time like get like that upgrade because I started seeing the rust coming in. I was like, oh no, this ain't happening. I remember what happened last game. So next week I'll be jumping back on Retro Rewind for next Wednesday, and then we'll get back in this Wednesday afterwards. Because it is like coming up on like time where I'll be taking like a week off, like to go and hang out with Amber and Joe, but that won't be for a few more weeks. But so we're gonna just
get a fun time.
Yeah, so we're definitely just getting what content we can till then. That said, I'll see you guys in a little while for Castlevania Order of Ecclesia with those on the Discord who take part, like watch and the watch party we'll be doing soon. So I'll see you guys there. Until then, much love. Just come out hanging out with us. I'll see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching.